Welcome to FCF Monday Madness. This and every Monday, 8-player tournament featuring some of your favorites from the FCF on the yard. We're playing street style, and we've got two FCF athletes that are hoping to get drafted by you this Wednesday as we get set for the start of our first week of FCF play. And our players today, TJ Hall, 23-year-old linebacker, former standout at Colgate, and he's going up against Monte the Beast Taylor, 29-year-old defensive end. Will they be teammates this weekend? Opponents, we don't know yet. The draft coming this Wednesday, but for now they're going head-to-head on the yard in our Monday Madness. Hi everyone, Greg Meskel joining you here for FCF Monday Madness. Thanks for being here. We're going to do this every Monday, bringing together 8 players from the FCF to square off on the yard, street style in Madden. And you can follow along, you can vote, you can wager, and we'll take a look at the bracket here of our matchups. Don't forget, fans, you can wager on each one of these matches. If you use channel points, your wager is worth more. Let us know who you think is going to win. So first up, TJ and Monte, and then we continue on with 6 more members of the FCF guys you're going to get to know very well over the next 6 weeks in this FCF version 1.0 season. First game is this Saturday night. First draft this Wednesday night, all right here on Twitch. A reminder, some different rules in this yard version if you're not familiar. Players play on both sides of the ball. It's an 80-yard field. First downs are granted by passing the 20-yard marker. QB's got to move quick. 4 seconds to throw the ball. Can't cross the line of scrimmage unless the defense rushes them. Scoring bonuses for multiple pass scores. Defensive takeaways score points for the defense. And extra points, no kicking. It's one-on-ones, just like the FCF. But in this, a choice between a 1-point, 2-point, and 3-point attempt. First round, best 2 out of 3 for each of our 4 groupings. And so we're TJ and Monte, first man to 2 wins, moving on. Our guys about to get started here, and once they do, you'll be able to listen in with them as maybe we'll hear a little trash talk, a little back and forth. All the FCF athletes have been spending time, a lot of time, I should say, together in the bubble, all staying in the same hotel, practicing together, all gearing up for the start of the season and getting ready for the first games in the history of the FCF. TJ, good to have you here. Just tell us a bit how you're feeling about getting started in this tournament today.
I'm excited, man. I like playing Madden, and Monty's my boy, so I'm pumped to get going. What's
your style? You like a trash talk guy while you play? Focus on the game. Give us a little preview.
Well, I was telling them earlier, Monty's my boy, so I'm not really gonna. I don't know. Maybe I'll try to get in his head a little bit, but if they should have paired me up against somebody different if they wanted me to be talking the whole time. We'll see how it goes. I'm sure it'll get competitive.
Excellent. And then, I know the yard's a little bit different style for those that play Madden, but what's kind of your coaching philosophy going into this as you start getting ready to play?
I'm kind of trying to, maybe get some double passes going, but at the same time, I'm maybe try to keep it simple, not get too complicated. Just make people miss in the open field, throw some simple completions, but, we'll see how it goes once I see what he's doing on defense.
That works. Keep it simple. Hey, and last thing for you, the draft's coming up. Just give us a little preview, your thoughts about the draft and the first game and kind of the excitement for this first weekend of FCF football.
Yeah, the scrimmage really got all the players excited just being in the venue and, having full pads on and everything. But, nothing's like the first live game, and no matter what level you're playing at, when you actually get to tackle somebody and, the stakes are higher and everything's just a little bit more exciting. So I think everybody's really ready to just get going. We've been here for about a month and camp's been long, so we're just ready to get this whole process started with the draft and, all the ins and outs of this new league. And, it's very exciting, and all the players are just ready to get started.
Yeah, I know for guys like TJ defenders, the rehearsal, there were no tackling. It was wrap-up only, so I know they're ready to get out there and actually make some tackles and hit somebody.
Yeah.
Monty, let's. Sorry, go ahead, TJ.
I was just gonna say
had
that's
to wrap up a bit.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that's the biggest part of it is the tackling. I mean, once you get going tackling, it's hard. That's when everybody's really excited about is to go live.
No doubt, no doubt. We're going to go live this Saturday. Draft Wednesday, game Saturday. We'll go over to Monte now. Monte, just checking in with you. And I know TJ said you guys are close, you guys are friendly, so it's maybe not going to be a trash talk fest. But what's your style here? Are you a big talker?
I was about to say, yeah, I can kind of get a little out of hand. Even with my lady, I trash talk her in cards and everything. So we'll see, we'll see how it goes. But that's my boy though. So
nobody's off limits to your trash talk.
Yeah. Anybody, my mom, my dad, anybody.
Anyone's gonna get it here.
Yeah.
Hey, tell us about your style here in the game. I know it's a little bit different, the yard. What are you looking to do here today?
Oh, I'm a reflection player, so whatever he's giving me, that's what I'm gonna take. But more than likely, I'm gonna try to go deep, try to bomb him or something. I have no idea.
And then we had rehearsals this past Saturday for week 1. When you walked out to that
quarterback
field, just tell us what did it look like out there, Monty, when you could see the whole setup for the FCF?
The presentation was amazing. I was very excited for it. I like the field. I like the space that they have given us. Just the overall everything, how the field feels, the uniforms. I'm pretty excited to get going.
And then this league is different, right? You're trying to impress your coaches. You want to impress the fans too. The fans decide where you go. So what's that process going to be like to try and get yourself drafted this Wednesday?
I think just performing well is probably the best thing you can do. So that's the most thing. Just come out, try to execute with a hostility and aggression, and always give effort. You'll be fine. I think it'll take care of everything.
Good stuff. Well, looking forward to seeing both you guys compete right now, get drafted on Wednesday, and get after it on Saturday. Thanks for your time.
I appreciate it.
We're going to check in with both of them a little bit later on. We'll talk to the winner between TJ and Monte after this. So we're going to let them do their thing here, best 2 out of 3. But first, some important reminders. We told you about some of the different rules here at the Yard, but also we want you engaged, right? So fans, you can wager on these games. Who do you think is going to win? Is it going to be TJ? Is it going to be Monte? Use your channel points. There's more value to that, so your call, but your wager will mean a little bit more if you use those channel points. So make your decisions. Take your picks. Who do you think is going to take it, TJ or Monte? Let us know. Keep active in the chat, and we'll keep up with what's going on with these two guys and their best 2 out of 3 coming up here right about now. Just running through the opening here as we get ready to start. Just a reminder, it's an 18. We're doing this every Monday morning, starting at 10 a.m. Eastern. We'll have 8 players from the FCF competing, head-to-head matchups, best of 3, and we're underway. So we'll pass it off to TJ and Monte as they get going in the Yard. Monday Madness.
Ooh.
That's a crib shot.
Well, that's a good play. That's a good play. We got
Let's get the team involved. Let's get the team involved.
Okay. It's okay. We'll tighten up here. Get out of here.
He's dotting.
Get out
He's
of here.
dotting.
I'm right here, though.
He's dotting.
All right, let's go. They trying to play me. All right, let's see. Let's scheme him up. Okay. We'll take that.
Good play. Good play.
Work.
Bend don't break defense.
Easy work.
Bend don't break defense.
Let's see. We gonna go back to that. I like that set.
Check.
Oh, easy money.
Oh.
Easy money.
Oh.
Why did he Why did he jump? Let's see what we got going on here. All right, let's make something happen. Oh, stop playing. Stop playing.
Oh, my goodness.
Stop playing with me.
Dave Montgomery's got to step up in the back of the
I
end
really like
zone.
Pat Mahomes out here, bro. We gonna go for 3, man. I don't respect you. I don't respect you. I don't respect you, man. We gonna see what he's talking about. Let's see. Let's line it up. Let's see if we can do something. They playing that pretty good. They playing that pretty good. Let's see if we can make something happen. Oh, get to the edge. Get to the. Ah!
Ooh.
Good hit.
Buller came up.
Good hit. I'll take it. I gotta tighten up though.
I need some effort from my safeties.
Let's see if we can kind of put some pressure on him.
Uh-oh.
Come on, bro. Who is this? Why is he getting 8 like this?
Just wide open.
I can't trust you, man. Man coverage, man, just getting dogged. Come on, money.
That was a terrible.
Better
That
be
was a
careful
terrible.
now.
That was a terrible throw. That was a terrible throw.
Better watch yourself. Oh, okay. Get him. Bro.
Had to just get the first, you know.
That's okay. We'll let him bend, but don't break. We ain't gonna trip.
That was a good play. That was a good play.
You better watch it.
Monte, the away team 8-6 early.
Warming up that first drive, bro.
That was a good play.
So we've got TJ, the home team.
Call a
He's
big
leading
six,
Monte
right.
8-6.
Ooh.
Joining us here on Monday Madness.
Ooh. Okay, you got stick work, huh? Got that stick work. Let's see what he gonna do. Nah,
Bro, what
stop
the?
it. Hey, you know they picked that, right?
Yeah,
You know they picking
I do
that.
know that.
What you gonna do is 4th down, bro. Don't choke. Don't choke. Don't do nothing.
Toddy.
You gotta be kidding me.
Toddy, get in there.
Gotta be kidding me. What a cut. Oh, man. We gotta talk to the coordinator. everybody tighten up, man. Everybody tighten up. We gotta talk.
He's in.
Wow.
That's easy money. I mean, it's at the 1 yard line. What are you gonna
They
do?
give him this. They give him this BS.
Let's go. Come on now. 2 big 2-point conversions. Big ones.
We gotta tighten up, bro. Let me see.
Ooh, that was kind of swaggy.
Oh, bombs over back. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
goodness.
Hey.
Oh my goodness! I got Dave
Let's do
Montgomery
this,
getting
bro.
blown
They need
by.
to come through. They need to come through. Let's see what we can do. Like this is a must. All right, let's see what's gonna happen. I got him. Easy. No!
Crib shot.
Hey!
Crib shot.
Get to work. Get on your horse. Oh, bro. All right, come on. I need to make a big play, bro. This is unacceptable.
All right, that's fine.
Better get that ball out of there, bro. We sending pressure. We sending pressure. You gotta tighten up, man. I don't like what I'm doing, what I'm seeing here. Oh, hitting me with the Brady game, huh? Okay. Underneath. I got something for you, though. Bait work. Bait. Are you serious?
Oh, you didn't even know.
Good read. We just couldn't get it done, bro. Like,
You didn't even know.
That's astonishing right there.
That's astonishing.
That is a stop. Oh,
Toe tap.
good dot.
Tony.
Good dot. They gotta tighten up, bro. They tripping.
We get a little tricky if we have to.
Man. Are you serious?
Get in there. What am I on the one?
I got something for that.
That's too easy. That's just too easy.
They not playing on the ball. You got to come better next round.
All right, I like this little play for 2. That's easy money. Oh my goodness, dude. You can't buy a stop on defense.
I'm gonna get that to you. I ain't worried about it.
Oh my goodness, bro. Come on.
We gotta tighten up. We need some better players out there.
You need to redraft. You need to redraft.
We need to talk to the GM ASAP.
We'll take that.
I'm forgetting this guy is not a QB.
Oh my God, bro.
All right, I'll take it.
Oh my goodness.
I'll warm up.
Oh my goodness. That was absolute dot fest.
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna let you have that.
Hey.
Got me looking. Oh boy. He went off.
Final score is in. Well done.
Wait,
That double pass is key, despite 88%
That was beastie. That was.
selecting Monty on this one.
I'm all back in the corner.
80%. 80% selected
I'm back
you.
in the corner
80,
now.
88%
I gotta get
selecting
right.
Monty. They
gotta get
seemed
right.
off there. TJ coming up big early.
Do I want to go QB on this one?
And so remember, it's a best of 3. And so
Oh, shit.
Monte with the back against the wall here in this second matchup to try and advance.
What's password?
Yeah, I don't know what the password is either.
I have no idea.
Guys, the password's FCF. Both of you just put in FCF.
Now just getting started on this second match between these two. Don't forget, this is the first of 4 head-to-heads featuring FCF players. If you're new to the league, fans make the decisions. We have the draft on Wednesday. Fans decide what players go where, and then our first game's on Saturday, where fans pick all the plays right here on Twitch.
I might have to go with King.
Our first matchup here is TJ Hall, Monte the Beast Taylor. TJ taking round 1 in their best of 3.
Oh, this is why we was getting 8. We ain't got no corner. We ain't got no corners. They giving me Matthew Stafford in the slot. Like, cut it out. All right, this gonna be this another one too. Pro personnel, the GM, just like thinking it's nobody. Oh yeah, we're gonna take that here.
I don't know about this build.
Man,
I don't know about this build.
we got some players with everybody out of position here, bro. They gave me Matt. They was trying to give me Matt at corner. What Matt doing at corner? Cut it out. All right. Gotta tighten up on D, bro.
3 stops, 3 conversions too. Oh my goodness.
Now we're heading into our second game between TJ and Monty. TJ getting the first. See what happens here in the second one. Best 2 out of 3.
You can't get
advances.
swept, no.
Nah, I can't get swept. I can't have
You
it.
can't get swept.
Yeah.
In the opening round, you
There's
can't get
Monty
swept.
saying, cannot get swept.
I'm back against the wall right now, so they put me on O at first.
Chat really wants the loser to take on some push-ups as a penalty. So
Oh my goodness.
Coming out early.
Play.
Coming out early.
we're underway here.
Looking like A-Rod, throwing frozen rope. Okay, Leah, get it up. Get it up. All right, what we gonna do? We coming aggressive, man. Every time we coming aggressive.
First play, deep ball.
Easy. Easy.
3 is kind of
Better
big.
get
Man.
right. You better get right. All right, let's see. Low-key was spazzing on me last game on this offense. I ain't have an answer for it.
What do you say about that? Let's go. Oh, he waited to the last second on the possible timer.
So you gonna try to go for 3 or what? What you gonna do?
Yeah, we'll see what I'm doing.
How you get all the way over there? But that was 4 seconds. They were supposed to call that. They were supposed to call that. Cut it out. They playing with me. Oh no, I see you. I see you.
Oh, that's a good play.
I see you.
That's a good play.
Yeah.
Let's check in on our chat here. All of our FCF fans joining us on Twitch. A couple of questions, comments coming in today. The loser should do 10 push-ups, says
Yeah,
Dago.
push-ups. What's going on? Hey.
to go to 845, loser should do 10 push-ups. We'll have to check with.
Already worked
Right
out.
now,
I ain't
Monty's
trying to do that today.
looking at 10.
I gotta
right
come
now,
up.
so I don't know
I gotta
if he's
come
gonna
up big.
Have to do 10 or more. Well, let's see what happens there. Misfit Pit, 100 push-ups. So this is just getting out of hand now. This is going to be Monty's full. At this rate, he'll be able to skip breakfast.
Ah, come on.
Going here.
That almost got big
better
too.
with that, bro.
Thanks everyone for chiming in the chat.
All right, let's see what you gonna do. You trying to play safety high? You ain't
Forget to
living
keep adding
like that, bro.
Questions.
You ain't living like that. Stop playing.
Our
Stop
Monday
playing.
Madness.
I need my
You
linebacker
ain't
to make a play
doing
on
that,
that.
man.
Want to hear from you. That's what the FCF is built on, fan interaction. You're going to make the picks Wednesday in our draft. You're going to call the plays Saturday in our games.
We don't want to attack him. That's a good point. Let's see.
Pick that.
Let's see.
Let's go. Prove it.
We tried it, bro. We tried the wrong man. We tried the wrong
He
man.
threw it at the corner.
We tried the wrong man. Damn.
That's big. That's a big stop. That's a big stop.
Stop, bro. Oh, bro, that may have been too much for you right there.
Dorsum.
Nah, that's out.
Toe tap.
That's out. That's out. They get it to him?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Oh.
Good play. How you getting just burned?
He's just getting
Just
toasted.
getting burned. Like, come on.
Ooh! What are you doing, Galladay? Put your foot in the damn ground.
Getting too much time back there, man. What's these settings on? What's these settings? What are these settings on, man? I thought it was a couple of seconds. What's going on?
Easy, easy money.
Tried to get over there. All right, now it's crucial right now.
No, I gotta think
Game
about
time,
this.
man.
Now I gotta think about
Game
this.
time. This is game.
It's not even worth it to play.
Oh, I knew that was coming.
Ah,
I knew that was coming. All right, it's still a game.
I wanted to throw it, but
It's still a game.
don't mess this up. This is your last
Am I
drive.
Tom Brady?
This is your last
Watch
drive.
this. I'm about to get surgical, man. Watch this. Watch this.
I'm putting bend don't break. You choke in the red zone.
Let's see.
All right.
Wait, turn on field. Turn on field. What you doing, man? That safety, you better be careful. You're kind of low. He kind of low.
Zach Lunch, son.
Come on.
Oh, you are just blowing this game. You are blowing this game, bro.
TJ looking to sweep money right here. TJ ahead 14-11 as the home team.
Eyes are sucked downfield. He needs a first
According to our chat, Monty is facing a sweep and about 1,000 push-ups. So a lot at stake here in this one.
Not just yet. Not just yet.
Good play. Good play. Force the fourth down.
Let's see what we're going to do.
All right, Monty, what's going on, man?
It's tough out here, man. My GM sent me out here with no quarterback, so we're just trying to make the best of it. So I'm just going to take that and see what we can do.
All right, because the fans have you teed up for a massive workout if you don't win.
Bro. Oh my goodness, bro.
We need to come up. We need a pick six. We need a pick six, bro.
Bro, you got 3 possessions. You threw 2 picks.
This is good.
You got no discipline with the controller. He just throwing it up for grabs.
Oh, wrong one.
Oh my goodness, Dalvin's quick.
Gotta be careful. I almost picked that up now. Watch yourself.
Not worried about you.
Anything can happen, man.
Anything, yeah, it's true.
Anything can happen.
That's true.
We need a big play here.
Oh shoot!
That's the man happening. That's the man happening.
No.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh man, this is it, huh?
That's easy. That's easy. That's easy.
Are they serious?
Oh my goodness! Towards him at the line of scrimmage.
What is that? Hell, bro.
Uh-oh, it's a foot race! It's a foot race! It's a foot race! Oh my goodness!
Bro.
He's utilizing the double pass. Oh my God.
This is exciting. This is amazing. Give me that.
Easy tutty. I'm going right at you. I went right at you. I let you have a chance. I'll go for 3 too.
This is my fault, bro.
I'll go for 3 for the blowout.
It's my fault. You got to take your L's, man. It's okay. You dish them out, you got to take it.
Touchdown. My goodness. All right, yo. Somebody take the controller from him.
I'm going to take my L's.
Take the controller from him.
I'm going to take my L's.
Get the controller out of his hands.
I'm going to take my responsibility on the screen.
Oh, my
We should have
goodness.
some better players come out. But
Trouble, Monty here. TJ, you told us you're going to be nice and civil here on the chat. You're hanging a pretty heavy L on Monty right now.
Yeah, honestly, like I said before, he's my boy, so like I didn't really want to embarrass him like that, like with people watching. Like maybe in private I embarrass him like that, but it's tough.
this is not the regular game. I'll take this one. I'll hold my L. I'll hold my L in the yard. So that's 2. That's it, right?
That's it. You're done.
Oh, that's it. That is a sweep.
Now, Monty,
That's what they call a
the
gentleman's
fans,
sweep.
The request has come in for 10. Now I'm going to save you here. Someone's at 100 push-ups. Can we get 10 from you?
I can give you 10.
10.
Yeah, I got you.
10 push-ups is.
It's only fair after you. It's only fair after you only scored that one time in that game.
I can give you 10. I'll give you 10.
TJ's goal.
Diamond.
He wanted the controller out of Monty's hands, and so this is happening right now because he's giving us 10 push-ups.
Oh man.
6, 7, 8, 9. I think we got 10.
You gotta respect him doing the diamonds though.
That's
Yeah.
it. I'll take my L's, man. That was a good game.
Hey, good game.
I'll see you down the road. Yeah.
Not in this tournament.
So TJ, moving on. He'll see you down the road, but not here.
Yeah, I'll see him in the hotel, but he won't. He doesn't get the touch.
Exactly.
He's on a 24-hour ban from Xbox for
I'll
that.
see you down the hallway as
Yeah.
TJ moving on. Then our next matchup, we got Raphael Leonard, LaMarcus Carradine. So TJ Hall will advance here in our Monday Madness. As we'll see here shortly. He will move along. You can trust us. It's going to happen. TJ, there he goes. He's moving along. And so he'll await the winner of our next matchup here between Raphael Leonard and LaMarcus Carradine coming up, all part of our Monday Madness every Monday morning here at the FCF. 8 of your favorites from the FCF go head-to-head on the yard in Monday Madness. They're competing all week long, the draft, the games, the Monday Madness. And TJ, our first winner, our first Monday Madness here in 1.0 of the FCF. And so he'll be moving on. And thanks again for joining us. Greg Meskel here with you for the FCF. And it's our Monday Madness tournament. As we were mentioning, 8 FCF athletes, 4 head-to-head, best 2 out of 3. They're playing the yard. It's a little bit similar to what you'll see on Saturday nights in the FCF. Winners advance, best 2 out of 3, and we'll take you through all of it right here on Twitch. You can get involved. You can wager. Your channel points count for more when you cast your votes, your wagers, and then we'll report those. Also, stay active in the chat. We're going to be sharing your comments, your thoughts throughout, and talking with the guys as they advance and as they move on, or in the case, unfortunately, of Monty, as they catch an L and I don't know, we have to do 10 push-ups. That was a surprise. We didn't know that was coming. That's part of the FCF here. You suggested 10 push-ups. It wasn't too crazy. We had him do it. So thanks for your interaction. And now let's hear with our winner from round 1, TJ, over his good buddy, Monty. TJ, nice effort there. You seemed to figure it out early, and you were off to the races. A blowout in game 1, and then you took it to him in the second.
Yeah, in the pregame interview, I said I'm going to work on, get some double passes involved, throw them off a little bit on defense, make them come up a little bit. Other than that, it's just simple. It's just like regular Madden. You got to find the matchups you like, get good route concepts, and he was struggling a lot on defense.
Yeah, it seemed once you got like the game playing edge, then you were giving him a little talk. It was friendly, it was good natured, but you got to think a little bit into his head, and that started to bleed into game 2.
Yeah, I think. Well, I scored in 2 games with 6 possessions. I scored every single possession. Okay. So that alone was getting him a little bit rattled. But then once I started kind of giving it to him a little bit more, especially on the close plays where he thought he was going to make a play and then he didn't, and I was kind of just laughing, I think that really made him start to rush his technique a little bit, and then it got ugly both games. So.
Tell us about using those double passes. That's kind of a fun feature of this version, and if you execute those well, they can be backbreaking.
Yeah, so with those double passes, I mean, for me at least, if I see immediately that there's nothing downfield, I'm always going to check down to my double pass. And even a few times in that game, just to get a little, real into the video game aspect of it. Like, if you have a good matchup, like you like that matchup anyway, that guy's coming for a double pass like you saw late in that last game, he outran him for 25 yards just because he's better at he's a better matchup for me than that DB is on him. So, I mean, those are super big in yard mode.
And last thing for you, TJ, now you're moving on. How close of an eye are you going to keep on the next matchup to see who you're going to be facing in your next go?
I'm gonna try to pull it up, I think, just so I can get it, just so I can see a little bit of their technique. But once again, I mean, it's pretty simple, you find out what they're doing the first couple plays and how they're putting you on defense. If they're playing man, you find matchups. If they're playing zone, you got to switch your concepts. So, we'll see. But I'm pretty confident after that first round. I took care of business both games. So, I'm gonna, rest my hands a little bit, get loose, and I'll wait for my next game.
Spoken like a man that just broke out the broom. Congrats on the sweep in round 1, TJ.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Excellent. TJ Hall moving on after his win over the Beast. He will advance. We have more on the way here, FCF Monday Madness. We want to hear your comments, your questions. We've got 3 more matchups. We've got winners moving on here as we roll through round 1 on the Monday Madness. But for now, we'll take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll get into our next matchup. You can see they're getting prepped already. I can see them anyway. They're in their chairs. They're locked in. We'll introduce you to them both and get started after this timeout.
Says grit. Check out the dude, he a badass bandit. Yeah, he a lad while he jamming, but don't chastise him or you up for a challenge. Yeah, the respect he demanded. Please don't get him angry, he get heated as a cannon. Yeah, you been needed several bandages. The toughest on the field and the realest on the planet. Two rule hell animal, a purebred. Got a problem, he'll fix it like a tool shed. See the screws in his head still loose. See me down for the trouble if it doubles, never too scared. Bet your life if you might understand. You don't know the struggle, so you might not comprehend. He had to build the muscles, always going for the win. Just to be the last man standing. Walk in his shoes, walk in his boots. What you know about him? Walk in the room. Always had to fight for the top, never lose. Just to be the last standing of them all at the crew. Walk in his shoes, walk in his boots. What you know about him? Walk in the room. top, never lose, just to be the last standing of them all out the crew. Showing no emotion, always with a grin, but he mugging all the posers. Yeah, through the roughest city's chosen, he stood on his toes, cause he's always been the coldest. Look at me in the open, he don't mean no harm, but it's known he the boldest. Known that he noticed, Troll stay focused, cause he don't play the radio with clones in his hopeless. Chest stays swollen, but the ego is thicker. Through his life, had to fight, are you getting the picture? It's his plight, not his height, though that make him a killer. He's always tight, cause his life, he stay stuck in the middle. Therefore, he gotta pick up, he gotta deliver. Always going for the goal, he don't like wearing silver. So he do what he's supposed, so his life can get bigger. Until the last man standing in his name in that picture, let's go. Walk in his shoes, walk in his boots. What you know about him? Walk in the room. Always had to fight for the top, never lose, just to be the last standing of them all out the crew. Walk in his shoes, walk in his boots. What you know about him? Walk in the room. Always had to fight for the top, never lose, just to be the last standing of them all out the crew. I'm a king, I'm a god, yeah. I'm a beast, I'm in charge, yeah. Off the leash, I'm a monster. Promise I'ma conquer anything I want to. Yeah, I'm a king, I'm a god, yeah. I'm a beast, I'm in charge, yeah. Off the leash, I'm a monster. Promise I'ma conquer anything I want to. Yeah, off the leash, I'm a monster. Promise I'ma conquer anything I want to. Yeah, off the leash, I'm a monster. Promise I'ma conquer anything I want to. Yeah. I'm a beast, so I feast on every crown on the floor. I shake them up, then I run and take them down like a pro. They hear me coming, but can't stop it, so they begging for mercy. I catch them lurking, creeping early to the ground.
Hey everyone, welcome back. More Monday Madness. We're on to our next matchup here. Coming up, we got Ralph Leonard, a 23-year-old wide receiver, and LaMarcus Carradine, another wide receiver, 22 years old. Great to have both of them here as they're trying to advance in our Monday Madness bracket. So, get you introduced to both of these guys first, but let's take a look first at our bracket. We know that TJ moving on after the sweep over Monte. Keep in mind, it's best 2 out of 3 in our Monday Madness here in the opening round. So, in Raphael and LaMarcus, someone's looking for 2 victories to advance. They'll meet TJ. In our next round, we're playing the yard version of Madden. So, a little bit different than perhaps traditional play, but a little bit like the FCF as well. So, fits right in here. Don't forget, fans, you can wager on the outcome of these. Your channel points worth more. We also want to hear your comments, questions. We'll pass those along to these 2 guys. This is going to happen every Monday morning, where we're going to get 8 FCF athletes going head-to-head in some Monday Madness. All right, hey, let's meet some of the guys first. Let's go over to Raphael Leonard. Raphael, thanks for being here, man, and give us a little insight to your Madden strategy here, your yard mode strategy.
I'm just gonna go out, just try to figure out what he likes to do on offense and defense, and then I just retaliate off of him. Try to, however he likes to play, I try to find out his weaknesses and attack those.
And then, we've been asking all of our guys here, at least through round 1, just so fans get a little sense. What's your talking style here? Are you a big trash talker? You try and keep it civil? Give us a little preview of how you're going to handle things here today against LaMarcus.
I try to just play my game and just try to focus in, but if, my opponent talks, I'm gonna talk back. I'm just not gonna be quiet and take it.
You might not start a combo. You might finish it though.
All right.
Excellent. And then looking ahead to the draft and the games, just your excitement to have the fans call your name here on Wednesday.
What'd you say?
I said, looking ahead to the draft, just tell us about your thoughts on getting picked by the fans this Wednesday. You're not sure where you're headed, but you're hoping someone calls your name.
Oh, yeah, I'm excited to see, what team I'm going to be with, when I'll be drafted. I'm just ready to get back and start playing football again.
Good stuff. Let's swing it over now. LaMarcus Carradine on the other side. LaMarcus, thanks for being here. And I'll ask you some of the same stuff, just kind of getting into this. Tell us about your style here in the yard. What are you going to try and do to Raphael?
Basically, try to get in his head. I'm a big trash talker. I'm gonna be honest about that. Go ahead and get that started. I look over at him a couple times, give him like 3 winks, and then he know what's going on.
So you're gonna try and set a little bit of that mental edge here, try and get in his head early. Is that usually pretty effective for you?
It usually is. Most of the time it works. It's rare occasions that it don't. So hoping those are none of the rare occasions.
And then give us a little bit of your offensive coordinator philosophy here in this game. What are you trying to do in the yard?
Well, basically, I'm gonna try to set him up with a couple passes. I'm a pass first guy, of course, and so set him up with a couple nice passes across the middle. Then try to see what a couple of my outside dudes got.
Yeah, only fitting a receiver wants to get the ball past. That makes total sense. And then give us a little taste of what fans can expect from you in the FCF. Why should someone pick you for their team?
Well, basically, you're gonna get a guy that's gonna give it all he got on the field, of course, and off. So when I get on the field, I'm gonna push the limits and make very, very tough catches, run very, very crisp routes. But all in all, you're gonna get a baller.
A baller, excellent. As you can see it on your sweatshirt there, power to the fans. That's the deal here in the FCF. You make the call. You decide where LaMarcus and Raphael go, which team they'll play for. And you get to have a little impact on today's game as well, as you can add your comments, your thoughts in the chat. And then you can also wager on this matchup and tell us who you think will win. And if you use your channel points, there's going to be more value to your wager. So your call, for those joining us on Twitch, how you want to play it, you can make the pick. You got Raphael, he's going to try and mirror what he sees out there, expose some weaknesses. LaMarcus, I think we're going to hear a little talk here, to put it mildly, as we get underway. Now we're about to get started. We'll pass it over to Raphael and LaMarcus to get things rolling. This is the second of 4, round 1, Monday Madness getting underway, FCF style.
Let's get it started. That was a good try. Thought I stuttered at the.
All right.
All right. Oh, goodness gracious.
Come on.
Let's see. Better make a good decision.
Don't worry about me.
All right, we're in the middle of our Monday Madness here. This is the second matchup of the day. We've got 4 to go here in round 1, Raphael and LaMarcus. Guys are fans. We've heard it. We've heard the feedback. They want to hear more from you. LaMarcus, I know that talking is a bit more your game, but if you guys can just kind of give our fans a little sense of what's going through your mind, just kind of talk it out as you go. Fans would love to hear your thoughts as you're kind of moving through. Even if it's not trash talk, you can have friendly banter. Tell us about the plays. Take us through it here as we go.
Well,
Pat really wants to hear both.
Oh yeah.
Both of you guys chiming in.
So basically, I'm finna set him up real quick. See how he. Go ahead and get it started.
You ain't gonna do that all the way down the field.
I'm finna do that all game. All game.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Oh.
sir. And we done.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay.
Come on now.
He went up and got that one.
That's gonna give our receivers a shot. Gonna give him a shot. Nothing.
Let's see.
Head back to the Twitch chat here. DeGoat845, clearly a fitness
Oh, yeah.
enthusiast, would like the loser to do 15 burpees. So 10 push-up was the penalty for the round 1 loss. 15 burpees. We're trending towards perhaps a full Ironman race at the end of this whole Madden tournament with the way the chat is going, with what they want to see. So at stake right now, yes, Nightmare 475 just wants them to exercise. It's all about healthy living.
Fourth down, bud.
I understand it. He or she, I'm not sure who the GOAT is, but
Don't worry about it.
are all about that healthy living. And so we'll see what happens here, guys. 15 burpees could be at stake, depending on how this goes. Best 2 out of 3.
Yes, sir.
Ah.
Yes, sir. Fumble. Come on, man.
Boy, ain't no way. Everything gonna do is just going wrong right now. Okay.
All that.
Oh yeah, that's a pig.
I hate that.
That's me.
That's fine. We good. We good. No, sir.
Goodness gracious.
No, sir.
All right.
Got 1 point, bro. And I gave you that 1 point.
You gave. All right. That's my game.
14-1 there. So Raphael doing the work here. 14-1. Nicely done.
Yeah, it was a little warm-up game. That's all.
That was a warm-up?
That's a warm-up.
Okay. I got the next 2 though.
That sound good.
There's the talk. He's already called the next 2. Neither person really wants to have to bang out 15 burpees here, so there's a lot at stake to try and advance.
Oh yeah, I'm not doing burpees.
Well,
However, it's best 2 out of 3, so LaMarcus a little bit against the wall here. Has got to go 2 in a row to advance.
not losing.
TJ waiting.
Okay.
And the chat's been predicting victory here. Let's 85% picking Raphael Leonard to move on.
Ooh.
From the chat. That's heavy numbers.
Big,
That
real
hurt.
big numbers, real big. They smart.
That
They
hurt.
smart.
Big
Though. They
numbers.
smart. They smart.
This is a smart strategy, Raphael. Get that chat on your side. Just getting loaded up here for
get
the
it.
second one. All right, so LaMarcus, what are you doing here differently in game 2?
Well, I mean, the biggest tip of all, I'm winning this game. Oh, just gonna go ahead.
That's the headline. He's winning.
But I done felt him out a little bit. Pretty decent player. Oh, I should have played a lot better, but it is what it is. Come out stronger, a lot better.
And Raphael, just more of the same?
Yeah, I'm just going whatever he give me, I'm gonna take it. Especially on offense, on defense, I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Make him make some reads, throw the ball further than 5 yards down the field and see what happens.
That was like a little backhanded compliment there, trying to get him to go further than 5 yards. I like it.
Let's see.
Guys, take us through a little bit of this team assembly. So as you're picking your guys, what's kind of going through your mind?
I want speed. all down the everybody fast. I want some speed. And if I, the ones that I pick, that I want them to have sure hands too. So that's my philosophy about it.
And Raphael, what kind of team are you looking to pick, or what kind of team did you pick?
I kind of like to mix it up as far as offensive and defensive players. Just I don't need about 2 offensive players other than besides my quarterback, and then on defense just some people that can cover a little bit and just catch the ball when he throws it to me, because he's gonna throw it to me. So I'm gonna if he does, I have to get the interception.
We're gonna see how this go.
All right, this is a big one. Could be a game breaker here for LaMarcus. Down 1-0. We're underway now in the second. That's 2 out of 3. All right, we go back to the chat here. Dreamy, I'm going to say this wrong, but Dreamy something for Rye. They want 50 jumping jacks. I'd actually take 50 jumping jacks over 10 burpees personally. I'm not sure how you guys feel about that.
Definitely, 100%.
Yeah, the Go845 fitness leader in the chat likes where their head is at, so lots of fitness attempts here. This is all about, I guess, getting the guys ready. They just don't want you guys to be sitting down playing video games all day. They want to make sure that you're fit and ready for Saturday night.
I don't know what I was thinking about. My mind was in a whole nother place just now. Don't worry. Easy first down.
Alright, man. You fumbled last time.
Did what?
You fumbled last time.
Oh, no, I heard you. Let's see. I'm just gonna keep taking what you give me.
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Is that a touchdown? It looked like it.
God.
That's
I'm on that.
Is that what it says?
I'm on that.
I think it's a touchdown. You tried it though. That was a good D. Let's see what you do differently. That last game was a warm-up game for you, huh?
Yeah,
It was for me too.
Sound good.
Back in the chat, Caleb the fella wants to know, Marcus, what are you wearing on your feet right now?
I'm gonna throw this out here, pick 6, but got on the Jesus 11s. They out here looking good today.
No, that question got to me. That's the only reason why I did that.
That question got to you?
Yeah.
It would. I say the same thing.
Those are functional and comfortable, I think.
Oh, very, very.
And that's the official name, the Jesus 11s.
Yeah.
Excellent. 15-0, different story in this one, guys. Now 17-0.
Woo.
That's tough.
We good. Bend but don't break, bro. We good.
Yeah, you look a little
Oh, you
clueless
can
there.
throw back.
Okay. Out of bounds, but good catch out there. You might wanna try throwing it in bounds.
We good.
That might change up the game
We
a little
good,
bit.
bro. We good.
You know.
Woo.
Let's see.
Nah, catch one.
I just want to try.
I don't blame you. You got this one.
I say, you know what? Up 18 nothing. Why not try something? That was good though. No count. I thought you had me on that one. Let's see.
All right.
No first down. No.
Major bounce back effort here from LaMarcus.
Day by day, we get better and better. Till we can't be beat.
Hey Marcus, what was the big change there? You went up big early. Was it 18-1 at one point?
Oh yeah, 18-1. You know, I looked at him. I gave him the wink. See, I messed up the first time. I gave him the wink with the right eye. I usually go with the left. So I gave him the wink 3 times with the left eye. Changed the whole momentum of the game.
You know, it also seemed to change once we understood what you're wearing on your feet. That seemed to be a turning point.
Oh yeah.
Football
Oh yeah.
changed everything.
When I realized, you know, I had the Jesus 11s on, helped me out tremendously.
Ralph, what happened on your end?
I turn the ball over too much. You know, you can't do that when you're playing against somebody like him. But I'm gonna bounce back and I'm gonna make some adjustments and bounce back.
Heavy pressure now. This is the make or break. So it's the best 2 out of 3. We're even 1-1. Winner of this next one advances. Fans, I think, came out hard against Marcus, 80% or above there early on, but that was a little early as we're now all even up here. So, Marcus, just same as before, going into the final match here.
Oh yeah, 3 times, you know, and then we're gonna get started.
The wink game is on point right now. Fans, don't forget, offer your comments, questions in the chat. Some of the fans, you know, thought they kind of threw off Ralph. They made him laugh at one point, and that opened the door for Marcus. Ralph, is that true? Did they throw you off with the shoe comment, and that kind of let you let up your guard a little bit?
A little bit, but I'm not in the excuse making business. So I mean, that was just one play that I threw that interception, but I turned the ball over too many times the whole game anyway. So I can't use that as an excuse.
Fair. I like that. Not in the excuse making business. Good enough. All right. So the third coming up here. Winner moves on to play TJ. Any big changes to the type of teams you guys pick? Kind of just sticking with the teams you've built so far.
Oh yeah, definitely. I gotta go with speed. Speed and good hands.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to find the best players that I want to use with the people that they give me out here. So whatever they give me, whoever I pick, I'm gonna see what they do best and utilize that for my team.
All right, that works. All right, teams are picked, ready to go, and we'll get underway in this final make or break to advance between Ralph and LaMarcus.
Gotta sit up in my seat for this one. It's getting real. Gotta come out early with it. Give me a little dance with it. Yeah, you. Yep.
Thank you. Come on. Oh my God.
I needed that one. I needed that one. Needed that one. Appreciate you, Ralph.
It's fine. I'm up one. Stole the possession.
Oh my goodness. I didn't think he was gonna be brave enough to pitch that. I ain't gonna tell you a story. I did not think he was gonna be brave enough to pitch that.
I'm bold now. I'm bold.
Yeah, keep being that bold. That's a pick six.
That's fine. Where you at?
It's time running at the top, by the way. If you didn't see that, just thought I should let you know. Okay.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Okay. Don't get too comfortable.
Nah. I'm good over here. Yes, sir.
Pick. Give it on.
Tap. Good.
Yeah. After I score, I'm just going. This one be fun. Oh goodness gracious.
Two, ain't it?
Okay.
Ain't cut slow. That's two pick, man. Two possession, two pick.
I thought it was going for. I thought it was going a little deeper. But okay. After I get this pick six though, I don't want to hit nothing.
That what you gonna get?
You hear it here first.
Here in our third best of three, or even 1-1, Ralph and LaMarcus. Still undecided early on here, just 8-1. LaMarcus, what's the energy right now? How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty confident he gonna give me one. I'm knowing I'm gonna return it too after he.
Yes, sir.
Oh goodness.
Come on now.
I was feeling confident.
I should say I was confident. 14-1 now. Trouble here. Ralph, what's happening, man? You turning it around?
Yeah, I had to just, you know what I'm saying? Second game, I feel like I lost that more than he wanted because of my turnovers. I ain't turned the ball over this game, and you see what the end result's looking like.
Winner here moves on to face TJ Hall in the next round. This is first round action in our Monday Madness. 4 matchups. We got 2 more after this. Playing the version of Madden called The Yard, so it looks a little bit different than maybe what you're used to, but these guys have it figured out. Double pass is always an option.
Let's see.
You're just checking in, Ralph's the away team, LaMarcus the home team.
You know, send that heat.
You might want to keep sending it
Looking for
because
another pick.
you know what?
Yeah, when I send that heat, you throw a pick, man.
That's how you come. Okay. Let's see about this one. Oh goodness.
Raphael Leonard ahead 14-1 here, looking to move on.
Yes, sir.
He was strong in the first. LaMarcus came back big in the second. He got his winks activated. He was all hyped. And now we're here in the last one. He's got to try and rally again. I don't know. LaMarcus, is there a different method after the winks run out? Can there something else you turn to?
Oh no, same method. I thought go ahead and score. Try to give me a nice pick. He gonna throw it to me. Go hand me the ball. Give me the game.
I love the strategy of the other guys just going to lose.
Oh goodness.
Yes, sir. Get up.
All right.
3 drive, 3 picks.
That's the headline right now. 3 drives, 3 picks.
I just want to try to take a shot right there. We had the game.
Getting down towards the end here, moving towards the end zone. This is looking good. Just taken down, just shy of the end zone. But a lot of the damage already done in this one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I gave you that second game, you know. You see what happened? I didn't turn the ball over.
You came out pretty good this game. I'm gonna give you that.
Yeah.
Congrats to Ralph coming up big. And that's clutch right there. Tied 1-1, you know, the loser does not advance. So Ralph coming up big in that third one.
Good game though, dude.
Yeah, you did good.
Yeah, you did all right.
Yeah. I could have did better.
Yeah.
Considering the person I was playing.
Let's go to that bracket. As Ralph moves on, LaMarcus, a nice little compliment there on the way out. He could have did better given who he was playing. But Ralph takes the win. He'll advance to take on TJ. And we've got 2 more matchups in round 1 here as we roll along on Monday Madness. So coming up next, Sean Brown, Lavasia Love. Hey everyone, so we're moving right through our Monday Madness here on a Monday morning. We start every Monday during the FCF season at 10 a.m. Just had our first 2 matchups. TJ and Ralph, they have moved on. And they'll meet in our next round, but we still have more round 1 action to follow. Sean and Cavassier coming up next, then Logan and Roman to follow. Logan Markey, Roman Tatum, that'll close out round 1. Don't forget, fans, you can get involved in this. Offer your comments, your questions in the chat. You can also make your wagers and use your channel points for more. And that'll have an impact on what you vote. Although just because you say something doesn't mean it's going to actually happen. We saw the votes go one way and then go the other. But it is fun to get those wagers in. Now let's go to our post-game interview. Ralph picking up the victory 2-1 over Lamarcus, coming up clutch with that last victory. Ralph, we talked to you a bit about it, but after that second one, Lamarcus's confidence was growing. How'd you battle back in that third and pick up the dub?
I knew coming off that first game and how I played in the second game, obviously there are two totally different games, but the first game I didn't turn the ball over and I pretty much won convincingly. Second game, he basically blew me out. I turned the ball over almost every time I had it. So I knew that third game coming in, if I played smarter and didn't turn the ball over, I had a chance, because I feel like the second game I lost it more than he wanted.
Yeah, it seems to be the name of the game here if you can avoid mistakes, especially in such a short game, right? You only have a couple of drives to kind of make an impact. You had a classic line in that last one, 3 drives, 3 picks. Your defense came up big.
Yeah, I try to, that's the way I try to pick my team. I try to get a couple offensive players and a couple defensive players, and then with my user on defense. So I just try to, you know what I'm saying, whatever they do best, I try to utilize that on the field.
You know, you can tell, obviously, you guys want to win this, but everyone's living together, practicing together. It seems like all you guys are getting along pretty well here in the bubble leading up towards week 1.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. We had that first week we were here, it was pretty brutal quarantine. We basically were in the room for 7 days, and then we got to come out of the room. We got to go and practice. We get to know each other and build chemistry, everybody, talking to each other and everything, getting to know everybody. So everybody feel like pretty much as the days keep getting going on, things get better. Everybody get to know each other a lot more.
And we got some love in the chat here for you, Ralph. eCrop123, Raphael going to win it all. So not only going to win today, you got some supporters thinking you're taking this whole thing, moving on.
I appreciate that. I won't let them down. I'm trying to win it myself.
Excellent. Well, Raphael Leonard, moving on. Congrats on the win. We'll see you in round 2, and we will take a timeout. We'll be back with more Monday Madness after this break here on the FCF. Welcome back. More FCF Monday Madness rolling right through round 1. We've got 2 matches complete, 2 more to go in round 1. Remember, it's best 2 out of 3, as every Monday morning we'll have 8 players from the FCF competing head-to-head in our next matchup here. We'll move on to Sean, Big Smooth Brown, 22-year-old nose tackle, and Cavassier, hope I'm saying that correctly. Clay Love, age 24. Linebacker, great to have both these guys here.
I need Kenny Galladay. Let's get it though.
Let's check in with both of these guys. As,
Let's get it
we're
though.
glad to have him here. We'll start first, Clay. Thanks for being here and joining us. Just tell us a little bit about your strategy here to get teed up for the yard.
Man,
Devontae Adams though.
I'm playing a defensive lineman that never played receiver. He never played none of that. So it's gonna be cake. It's easy. It's nothing, you know. I'm gonna win, but I'm gonna teach him how to play like later in person at practice. So he'll know how to run routes and all that stuff. He'll be all right.
Listen, I actually played it.
Yeah.
I actually played
And I'm telling you,
I actually
you about
played
to
a game.
lose. It's cute though.
I played a game. I promise you. Don't worry though. We're gonna show you.
Yeah, don't make a promise you can't keep now.
I hope you made your picks worth it.
You know, usually we've been asking guys, well, what's their trash talk style? But you guys are already underway here, so I don't even have to ask that question. Sean, looks like you're going to try and give it right back to Clay.
He nervous. Look at him. You hear it? He nervous.
We're gonna see. I think this is fun. I never really played the yard before, so this is gonna be a new experience for me. But I don't know if Cavassier has even played Madden really before. So we're gonna see if he knows how to actually play the game. Plus, this is Madden. I all my people who play Madden in the chat, they know what I'm talking about when they say they know Madden.
All right, I got something for you back. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm
what's
running
your
the
style
blitz.
in the yard? You know, it's a little bit different. And now we're underway. Sean and Cavassier getting
Okay, so
Monday Madness.
I'm not gonna cap. This is my first time playing the yard.
No, we really don't want to hear it though.
It's a little different to see
though.
like so many different jerseys on at one time. But it's all good though. I got it. It's nothing. It's nothing, baby. Come on.
Dot.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So it's not going the way I planned it in my head, but
I don't know how you planned it really though.
I mean, I'm still gonna win. I just thought I was gonna pick you off a little bit sooner. That's all. You feel me? This is nothing.
Give it to me. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Show him the stick. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So this is just like practice. So like in the game, I had like just the other day, I had drop back.
I'm about to be disrespectful.
And I'm running the same plays that we be doing. You know, he don't drop back in coverage, so he don't know nothing about the zones and all that. So that's why offense is gonna be a little bit easier for me. Give me that. Come on now, let's go. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Hello. Yes, sir.
It's all good.
Now, so look, I'm gonna teach him something. Like a lot of people when they play football, they like to just go like Hail Marys and like throw long passes, but it's not all about that. You can nickel and dime it. Oh.
What? Huh?
Okay.
Huh?
Okay, that was my first play.
I was just trying to see what was up though.
Yeah, all right. So look, give him something a little different. I'm used to choosing my playbook. I like to play with the New Orleans playbook.
Devontae Adams. Let's get it.
Let's get it. You see that? Come on now.
It's Madden.
Around the back. Come on, I'm flexing.
It's Madden.
Nothing, baby.
It's Madden.
Come on.
If Devontae Adams was actually a cornerback, they would have let him pick that off though.
All right, here you go.
I'm really.
Watch this. Nickel and dime up the field until we right up the middle. What's up?
Hey, you
getting quiet over there.
They really did my boy Devontae Adams wrong.
It sounds like a whole lot of crickets
I can't
over
let
here,
that
man.
slide. I can't let that slide.
Oh yeah, this gonna trick you up right here. So
I don't really think so though.
So something y'all should know about football: whenever something going, it's something coming. There it is, right up the hash.
Come on, man.
Get the ball cut up field.
All right.
It's nothing, baby. Come on, what's up? You quiet now.
All right.
Quiet.
All right, Vassier.
Here we go. I'm gonna throw it on a quick
pick. Oh, that was too slow for it. Thank you though. Thank you.
All right, so look.
Thank you.
Everybody knows that Madden likes to cheat for one person. So you feeling lucky?
Madden will predetermine who wins a game. I'm not gonna lie.
No kid.
It really do.
Hey, but look, that's not a factor because I'm gonna give me a dub, but I didn't come here to lose.
I know you want to throw it to. Throw it to me. Throw it to. Come on.
Come on, there it is. Yes.
Kenny
Hey,
got
like I
he a
said,
wide
we gonna
receiver
nickel and
though.
dime this ball
He a
up
wide
the field
receiver.
until I get this win. Yeah.
They let me put some real corners out here be a problem for you.
I'm gonna throw it to a curl in the middle of the field. I'm telling you that right now. Okay. All right.
Thank you for telling me though.
I didn't know you could blitz. I didn't know you could blitz
Yeah,
like
thank
that.
you for telling me though. I really appreciate it.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna go with my bread and butter play. So right now what I'm doing is I'm learning the playbook on the go. You
Bro,
feel me? Usually I know which playbook it is.
There is no playbook.
Oh God.
Oh, this
there it is.
It's fourth down.
Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Come on.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
There it is.
Oh, it don't tell you.
I'm going for the 2.
Man, it don't even tell you how far they're going for. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. So when you go for 2, it starts you on a 10 here. And come on. Okay. Okay.
We sat on it.
How you throw a lateral?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
You see that he know how to play. He don't want to tell me. This is my first time playing this game, and I'm still coming back. I ain't coming back.
It sounds like you should have been more prepared, though.
Oh, look at why you going to the ground?
Hey, man.
You were scared I was gonna make you fumble. That's what it was.
Man.
You're scared of that ball popping out.
We get yards. Don't allow me to get them yards.
All right, so I'm gonna run a cool little zone. I see how you like to play.
Who was this out here, though? Hold on. Hold on.
Picks it.
Hold on.
Oh, come on,
Hold on.
bro.
Hold on. Who was that out there on them, bro?
They really got me playing alignment right
Who was
now.
that-
y'all chose all the people here.
who's
Y'all
out there
chose me to
on
play
them, though?
alignment. A nose tackle.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I think they got your quarterback at corner. That's gonna be a problem for you.
All right, it's nothing. You going for 2? All right. Let me see right here.
And I'm about to be
I'm gonna go to
disrespectful.
the. This is gonna be a user pick. Watch this. User
And
pick.
I'm about to be disrespectful.
That was
And
really
I'm
out
about
of
to be
bounds.
disrespectful with it.
That was. If we look at the replay, that was really out of bounds.
I ain't gonna lie. This is gonna be a tough game for you.
Yeah. All right. Hey, look. You up a touchdown. You got the ball first. It's nothing. Come on.
Throw it underneath. Throw it underneath. Throw it underneath to me. Throw it underneath to me. Throw it underneath to me.
Okay. Hey, look. Minor setback for a major
Throw it
come up.
underneath to me.
It's nothing.
Thank you.
Okay.
Anyway, y'all go follow me on Twitch at SNS57.
Okay, so since we're gonna follow people, follow me on Instagram,
later
Love.
And I'm about to. Oh, I forgot I'm going for 2.
Yeah. You forgot. I know.
Y'all go follow me on Twitch.
That sounds like a likely excuse though. It's cute.
Y'all go follow me on Twitch, man.
All right, here you go. Hey, remember what I told y'all before? Whenever something going is,
Thank you. It's something coming back right underneath.
Predictions
So throw
now
it to me
available on
again.
the chat. Use channel points on your wager and
Throw it to me again.
earn more. And right now, you might want to pick Sean, who's ahead here,
okay.
big time. But Clavasier full of confidence, so he might be able to come back here.
Oh yeah, we full of confidence. Confidence wins everything. If you're not confident, come on now. You're not getting off the ball. You're not breaking on the ball. There's none of that. And I'm about to break on the ball right now and get this pick.
Actually, I
Disrupt
don't even know why I'm
this
doing
extra point. Come on.
this. It's really too easy, though. I should have just been doing it the whole time.
Sean's got this figured out, it sounds like. Up now 30
Wait,
to
how's that the
7.
final score? So,
Because I picked you off twice. That
hey, so
was
look,
your
I
drive.
just want to let everybody here know that
Two pick
watching.
sixes.
He told me outside
Has
he
anybody
was
got 2
practicing.
pick sixes today?
Clavasier explaining what went on here, but Sean takes it 30 to 7. And a dominant effort there, Sean. You settled in, you handled some of the trash talk, and then you picked up a big-time victory.
Hey, so Voice in the Sky, I just want to let everybody know that he was practicing this morning. He told me this. I have not played Xbox since like 2018. And he told me he practiced this morning.
Excuses afterwards.
Oh no, that was the warm up, bro. I'm good now.
How do we we go to Lambo?
Oh, now he don't know how to do it. Okay. Hey, look, he just letting y'all know he got some beginner's luck, and that's.
Hey, let's bring in Marcus Harvey now. He's the host of Deep Fade. He's also our sideline reporter during the FCF broadcast. Marcus, what's good, man? How are you?
What's happening, fellas? What's happening? I see everybody over there getting that Madden in.
Exactly. There's a lot of trash talk going on. You know, you're a guy that I think could bring some fun to this. What would be your style playing Madden in the yard?
I'm 38, so it'll be terrible. Cause I don't even get the opportunity to play Madden like that. But I know it would look crazy. But I tell you what's not gonna look crazy is these haircuts when they get these joints tonight at Deep Fade. 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. It's gonna be the dopest show out there. You know what I'm saying?
Now, Marcus, we got a bunch of guys all living together in a hotel. For many weeks, they weren't allowed to leave. So what's the status here of some of these looks on these guys when they're sitting down in your chair?
Oh, they look like they on their third day of homelessness. Like everybody looks like they just, that there's a day where you just like, okay, this is my first day of homelessness. Then there's a second day, and they're in their third day. Look like right now. So I'm gonna get them fresh. It's gonna be a lot of good before and after pictures.
And then in addition to obviously getting them all tightened up, what's your show going to be like? Tell us a little bit about Deep Fade.
I mean, like every time you go in the barbershop, we all know, I mean, maybe not you for a minute because I see you got the shiny head. Nonetheless, You've been there before. You've seen how it works.
Many years ago, yes.
But you know how the shop works. You just get in there, you're conversing, you're chopping it up with your people. You're talking about what's happening in the bubble. We're talking about what's happening at practice. We're talking about what's happening just like in their lives as, men, these gentlemen put their lives on hold for these many weeks to like continuously pursue a dream. So, we're going to be here to like make it feel like home, like your regular barbershop, get it popping and, just get that deep fade.
And then you've been living in the bubble with these guys too. Just tell us about that whole experience and environment.
I like to call it Shawshank, but it's a nice, it's a nice Shawshank. Andy Dufresne is my friend. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, it's been fire. It's been fire. Everybody's been dope. Everybody knows what we're trying to do here. We're accomplishing something that's never been done. A whole new league, a whole new way of playing football, a whole new way of, viewing football. Just doing so many different things that haven't been done. So everybody's on board just to, really have a good opportunity and a good experience here.
Yeah, so if you're over at the Hilton, just check Marcus's wall for posters. He might be tunneling out of this place.
Hey, man, listen. I'm on the 4th floor, so I don't know if I can tunnel, if I'm going to keep dropping down at the bottom. You know what I'm saying?
For those that haven't seen it, you were there for the rehearsal on Saturday. Just give people a taste of what this arena, this FCF vibe looks like for Saturday game days.
Man, these brothers are, they ballers. I didn't realize how fast they were. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking about, becoming a free agent and joining one of the teams, and then I saw how cats was just flying around the field, and I think I only got 12 inhaler pumps for that, so I got to really space those out, but nonetheless it was they were moving fast, everybody was on point, crazy catches, crazy plays, in and out. It was just fast-paced football. It was just dope to watch.
Now, we know you got Deep Fade tonight. You got talking about practice on Tuesday.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it's named after the famous Allen Iverson.
Practice?
We're talking about practice.
Practice?
Not a game.
Not a game. Practice. Not a game, but practice. Not the game that I love, but practice. Yes, that's what we're doing. We're going to talk to some of the hosts, some of the coaches at the FCF and really just get down and dirty to see who's been balling throughout the week. The draft is the next day, so we want to give people like really the inside scoop on who's really balling that week and who's been having a great week.
And then, Marcus, last thing for you. Fans are so key to this. They're already hyped up. Just tell us about what from what you've seen on your socials, just kind of the energy the fans are bringing to the FCF, even before we've ever had a game.
Hey, man, the fans, I'm already hyped. I done caught some fans already. I'm like, you guys, where have y'all been all my life? That's what these fans are. So I'm looking forward to the fans, the way that you guys are going to, really control this league. It's up to you guys on how successful we are. So I'm looking forward to, having such a dope fan base just like really embrace us. So I'm hyped. I'm hyped for it.
Marcus Harvey, Deep Fade, talking about practice sidelines on Saturdays. Appreciate you joining us here on our Madden Monday Madness.
Yes. Thank you guys for having me. See you tonight.
Okay.
And now it looks like we're ready for game.
Hey, you feeling lucky?
Game 2 here. We'll pass it back off. No shortage of trash talking here between Sean and Colossi. They're underway.
Yo.
You just out here doing stuff now, huh?
What? Did the ball fly out? Come on now.
Yeah. Might want to rework that.
All right, I'm about to start playing like you. Watch this. Let me see. Can you call audible? No. There it is. Come on.
Give it to me, please.
Yo, they are tripping, bro. Nobody can catch on my team. That's like the second pass and the second ball that then popped out. Like, come on, bro. Hey, you said Madden like to choose one person. I think they chose you. Come on. There it is. Come on, get up, get up. Let's go. Come on now.
Okay.
Let's go.
Finding holes in the defense.
Woo. Woo. There it is. Yeah. You feel me? Look at that instant replay. There it is. Come on. Okay. Set. Go.
Certain way. You still like to give it to me a certain way.
Come on, bro.
You're still the same guy.
Wait, so they gave you a point for that?
You're still the same guy, man.
Okay. Let me see.
You got this is your quarterback? You got is Trey Flowers your quarterback?
I'm just mad that my quarterback is also my safety. That's the one thing that got me tripping.
Oh, is he?
Out.
Stick.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
Stick.
Okay, so apparently on this game you can hit like jukes and spins and stuff like that. I didn't know. I did not know. You can call audibles too? Because apparently you know everything about this game.
For anybody who wants to go and play, I play Ultimate Team, but I guess I'm gonna start playing head to head with the fans. If this is what y'all want.
Come on, yeah, give me that. No. Wow. So he threw it across the body.
I know it don't even make sense. It don't even make sense, but we call that Madden. I told you.
Hey, so look, he talking big and confident, but the game not over. So I'm one time. Come on.
I don't even.
Literally every pass. Come on now.
I think you
every time I throw the ball.
We got a comment here in the chat from Net484. I think this is directed towards Sean. Is bro in a onesie?
Oh yeah, you got to stay comfortable, man.
Break it on. Yo, come on.
Oh, look here, the Slippers up to the PJs, comfortable and winning. So you got to feel good to win.
Okay, the game ain't over. Like I said, we still in it.
If anybody watches G Miles,
confidence wins. Confidence wins.
Got the slippers on too. Yes, he does. This one's getting out of hand quick right now.
All right, here we go. We're going to break it up.
Here.
We're going to break it up. Yep. Nope. No good.
They're showing up 17-0 right now. Looking for the sweep here over Courvoisier.
I'm about to see if I can try to 21 skunk him.
Yeah, all right. Watch this. Here we go. Touchdown pass.
Get it! Oh! That was a good ball.
Hey, that was a little bit more than a nickel or a dime, but we getting up the field.
That was a good.
We're moving in the right direction, baby. Okay.
Trey Flowers put that on the money like that, though. I don't know about that one.
Giving it to the wide out.
Never gonna get it.
Yo, are you serious?
You're never gonna get it.
That was supposed to be like.
Ain't it like best of 3? I really want to play a third game, Courvoisier, just to see if you score the ball. Because you're not gonna score.
Hey, you talking real big? You ain't scored again. Well, you ain't about to score now.
All right.
Let's see.
That's what I like to hear.
Show me some. What you got? He can't throw on the run.
Oh, I forgot.
There it is. Held the ball too long. Come on. You a nose tackle. How long it take for you to get back there? I saw you get back there the other day.
I'm not going to lie. We going to have some good one-on-ones in FCF, though. I got some good stuff coming for y'all. I got some good sack celebrations.
He gonna try to throw across his body?
When I hit my man Johnny, I know all y'all want to see Johnny for the zappers.
Yo, did y'all see that? He wasn't even about to go down. Hey, everybody get lucky, but your luck about to run out.
I'm about to see if I can do something.
You don't know how to
I'm about to see if I can do something new to you. Hold on. We just throw it anyway, and we'll dot you up.
Yo.
And we'll dot you up. It don't even make sense, do it?
Hey, look, I want all of y'all to take a second to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, all social media platforms at Courvoisier Love.
I'm telling you.
Courvoisier Love.
I'm
hey,
just
son, you feeling lucky?
I'm just out here playing games.
I'm about to get a pick.
I'm just out here.
Deflect.
You can't even get a pick when I throw it to you. You couldn't catch a cold.
Wait, that's the final score?
I know. It's crazy, ain't it? I 21 skunked you.
Okay, so apparently if you get an interception, you get points in this game. Third again.
All of us is.
So we need a third game just so I can show him that he got lucky twice in a row.
I really want a third game just to see if Cavassier can score. But y'all go follow me on Twitter at Sean Brown D1.
That cool? Third game, just so I can show the fans what's up. What y'all want to see?
It is fan control, though.
It is fan control.
It is fan control, though.
And I think
and that's it. So Sean wraps it up here. 2-0, the sweep over Cavassier. It's best 2 out of 3 because we got guys waiting to get on. This is like open run here, and they're up next.
I really wanted to beat Cavassier down one more time.
I just want to say that I think the game was in your favor because I don't see how a nose tackle could beat me.
Well, I think Cavassier, you established, right, the game is rigged, right? Madden decides who wins.
Yeah, Madden decided who won, and I think my controller was broken, to be real with you.
Anything else you want to add? So it's rigged, broken controller.
Yeah, it's rigged, broken controller, and, I'm the best.
You haven't played Xbox since 2018.
If we would have switched controllers, I would have came out with a win.
All right, so new controller, non-rigged, first game since 2018.
And we need a new console also for Cavassier.
Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch at Cavassier Love. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in and tapping in.
Yeah, make sure you follow both these guys. And let's go to the bracket, the updated bracket. We'll show Sean moving on. Sean Brown, sweep over Cavassier, Clay Love, and then we've got one more in our opening round here. Logan, Marchie, Roman, Tatum coming up to close out round 1, but you can see how things are advancing here. We got TJ and Ralph Leonard on one side, Sean awaiting the winner of Logan and Roman coming up after this. And we're cruising right through our Monday Madness. Fans, don't forget to stay active in the chat, and you can also wager and make your picks for who you think's going to win each of these matchups with your prediction. Use your channel points, and you can earn more. Chat's been pretty effective. They picked Sean Brown at a high percentage to take that last one, and he did exactly that. Cavassier Love, a learning experience. He's going to be back next time we have a Monday Madness with a chance to improve now that he's gotten the flow here of the yard. It's a different style of game. We continue on. We've got Logan and Roman coming up shortly. Thanks again, everyone, for joining us here on our Monday Madness. We're back here every Monday at 10 a.m. Eastern. 8 members of the FCF square off in a tournament. Madden style, the yard is the mode we're playing. And that's 2 out of 3 in the first round as we work through. So we've gotten through 3 of our first round matchups. Got 1 more to go as our bracket is developing. Want to keep you all involved in the chat. You can vote, you can predict, you can ask questions, comments. We'll pass those along. And then we'll also hear from the winners. So now let's check in with Sean Brown after the sweep of Cavassier Love. Sean joining us. The winner, Sean, just cool, calm, collected. Cavassier came out talking big, and you were low-key about it. I think one drive you literally just said ... over and over again as you marched down the field and punched it in.
I don't think Cavassier came prepared, and I honestly don't think it was fair enough for him. I watched a little bit of the stream because I was on the stream and I was watching TJ play my boy Monty, and I really came down here to get revenge for Monty. I'm sorry I had to turn up on Cavassier, and I don't like doing that to my fellow D lineman, but yeah, I think I was just inspired by TJ and seeing the him say dot a little bit. It kind of got my inner YouTuber going, my inner streamer going. So
yep,
I'm definitely gonna go up here, do some practice rounds. I'm gonna get ready for this next round.
And in the chat, they were loving your outfit here. Comfortable, casual. How much did that put you at ease here to just come out and dominate?
I mean, I feel like if you're comfortable, just like Tom Brady yesterday, comfortable mindset been in the Super Bowl plenty of times. You come down, you're comfortable, calm, collected. I mean, I don't let guys get me rattled. I know my game. I go out and I do what I got to do. I execute. So, I mean, I'll let guys talk as much as they want to. I'll talk back, but you come prepared. I mean, be confident.
And now you're moving on. So are you going to be keeping an eye on your next round matchup? How do you prepare for round 2?
I'll probably hop back right on the stream, hop right in the chat, interact with the little fans. Probably watch the game, see who I'm playing against, scouting. I always got to do some scouting, get in the playbook, do some reps. So just get ready to have some fun, man.
Excellent, Sean Brown. Congrats on the win. We'll see you back here in round 2, FCF Monday Madness.
Thank you.
All All right, moving on. The sweep over Clavasier Love. We have one more to go in round one. Logan Marchi, Roman Tatum coming up next as we close out round one of Monday Madness. Stick with us here in the chat. Add your comments, your questions. Don't forget to your prediction on as well, your channel points. They're worth more when you cash your wager. We're back after this. It's Monday Madness with the FCF. Power to the fans.
Check, who is this? I get paid, these skills the business. I get paid. I get paid. Mic check, who is this? I get paid, these skills the business. I get paid. I get paid. Mic check, who is this? I get paid, these skills the business. I get paid. I get paid. I get paid. I get paid.
And welcome back, Monday Madness. We're on to the final of our first 4-round matchups. And we've got a classic battle, a quarterback versus a cornerback. Logan Marchi taking on Roman Tatum, looking to advance here to take on Sean Brown, who just won in dominating fashion in our last go-round here. Remember, it's best 2 out of 3. Fans, you can stay active in the chat and also wager your channel points. Carry more weight as you make a prediction of who you think will win this one. We're playing yard mode here on Madden between these two. And as Logan and Roman are just getting set up for this game. Logan, we'll start with you. Give us a little taste here of your strategy on the yard. You're already repping the Glacier Boys. The draft hasn't happened yet, but you're decked out. Just tell us about your preparedness here.
I came in. I'm gonna throw it around. I mean, that's what I do. So we're gonna throw it around, air it out. I mean, Roman's over there. He thinks he can play defense, but he can't.
Ask you about your Glacier Boys, bro.
No, he ain't talking about the. He said, "What's my strategy?"
Ask you about the Glacier
He asked me my strategy.
Ask you about the Glacier Boys.
All right.
Already the trash talking.
Okay.
All right. If you're talking about the Glacier Boy, I changed my number. I was 12. I just changed it to 4.
Don't pick the number 4. Cool.
Because Brett Favre's the GOAT, the gunslinger. That's the QB. That's my great favorite quarterback of all time. So I changed it to 4. And We're already off to a good start.
And then
whoop, whoop.
And Logan, just tell us about your trash talking. Are you gonna really try and chop it up here, Roman, or what's your?
Come on, Roman. What was that? I'm sorry. What was that?
Just talking about your trash talk. Are you a big talker during these games?
You know, sometimes it depends. You know, so it depends on who the opponent is. You got to feel out your opponent, and you know, Roman likes to trash talk, so I'm gonna give him a taste of his own medicine. That's a completion. Whoop! Yeah. Wow. That's me, you know, that's me. I showboating, I should have just gotten the end zone.
Nope.
What down is it? Second and goal. Roman, that's a quick way to the end zone right there. I don't know what defense you're playing.
Well, let's go then. Nice play.
Oh, double pass, effective.
There it is.
Double pass, okay. I can dig it. Oh, what's going on?
I wish I could ask the fans what plays they want to call.
Don't
Man,
forget,
that would be
get a
dope.
little
Make
FCF action
going
those
here.
predictions.
There it is.
Channel points on your wager. It's
Oh,
worth
good.
more. So make sure you make your pick here, and we'll let you know what the group has selected. The chat's been fairly accurate so far this morning on making their picks and their wagers.
That's a quick drive right there. That's a quick drive. That's efficient.
There we go. Yes, sir.
Who is it? Who's 16? You got no wheels.
That's okay.
Who's that? It just says Madden. Come on now.
There we go. Get in there.
Okay, A-Rod with the tackle.
All right, now you know
I hit
he's
the hit
fragile.
stick. That was his best hit stick.
You know he's
right there.
fragile. I hate to see your quarterback get hurt. Money.
That's a lucky drive right there.
We don't believe in luck.
Lucky drive.
We don't believe in luck. What is luck?
Oh, clamps right here. Clamps.
I don't believe it.
Go ahead. Work the user. Work the user. Give me that.
Oh my goodness.
Work the user.
It happens to the best of us.
Yeah. Give it to him.
Are there any audibles in this?
Yeah, you're going to need them. You better keep all them on. Whatever that play was ain't working.
Throw a pick.
We out.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He don't even play offense.
Too quick with it. Come on, Roman.
But how you get 8 points though for a touchdown? I got 6. I don't understand that. Can somebody explain that to me? Nope.
How I get 18?
No, like when you score, you got 8 points.
Because I'm like that. So they're trying to, you know, they already know.
Okay.
I don't, to be honest with you, I don't know. It's my first time playing
I
the
know
yard.
you don't know. You just talking.
This is my first time. Oh, I got that.
Just like you don't know what's gonna happen to you right now.
Test the user.
Yeah, we having fun. Yes, sir.
I don't know. That was double forward, wasn't it?
Hey, well, throw a flag then, ref. You can't play in ref.
My pink flag.
You can't play in ref. Choose your battle.
I see you stop testing the user. Stop testing the
Oh,
user.
my goodness.
The user. We out.
Oh! Come on, Devontae Adams, catch him. Good money.
I was trying to pitch it. I don't know what's pitch.
It's because they made me take my
LB?
helmet, bro.
Fans, what's pitch? To LB?
Pick.
Touchdown.
Ooh. Can I get a push off?
Spike it. Hey, this is just what the FCF gonna look like. This is identical. Get used to it, Roman.
You better hope we on the same team.
Get used to it. You better hope we're on the same team, judging by this score. Behind the back. Pitch it.
It looks like. I said, Logan, you're going to give us a little preview of what you're going to do on Saturday nights, it looks like.
Oh yeah, this is a short little preview, but if I can get the behind the back pass down, we're hitting it.
That'll be a new one for you.
Oh, A-Rod.
25-6, Logan in command here. Roman, what's going on your end?
You know something, man? I'm just figuring things out.
He's a slow learner then, I guess. Taking a while.
Gonna try and bounce back for game 2, maybe.
Yep. There we go.
The chat says Logan doesn't know what he's doing, but it's working.
Hey, fans are right.
Hey, it be like that sometimes.
Sometimes you got to fake it till you make it.
Man, I'm ready to make it.
I mean, I know a little bit of. I mean, I kind of know.
This is my first time playing this game, by the way, guys. So
sometimes you play a little reverse
I do
psychology.
with a little grace.
Give me that.
Oh my goodness, bro.
They can't say I don't know what I'm doing with the user though. Play calls. Whoop. Yeah, that was dead. The user's there.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe this.
Nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah.
I'm a hat guy.
We'll get one more, Roman.
No, I get 2 more.
So the first one goes to.
You said it was going to be 2 games and I was out, right?
Hey, man. Hey, sometimes it
Guys,
happens like
94% of the fans picked Logan to take this whole battle.
That's crazy. What's up, fans?
They seen the user.
94%.
They seen the user.
Roman's not feeling that, but that's what they picked. Best 2 out of 3, Roman. How do you bounce back in the second one? It's a must win for you right
This
now.
is a must win. You know, I perform better under pressure, so I think I like it like this.
Would you call that first game then? There was no pressure?
You know, it was a warm-up game for me.
Lawn chair.
And Logan, we heard a little bit of your singing there in game 1. Is that you gonna give us some more in game 2?
Yeah. I mean, we could. It's got to come out natural, but we can get a little bit. We can get a little bit of that going during the game.
Excellent. Roman, are you gonna try and switch up your whole team here? What are you gonna pick for game 2?
He's got to change something up.
You know what? I ain't gonna say nothing.
That's a first.
You just gonna see.
That's a first.
You just gonna see.
Silence. You know, when you silence the trash talkers, that's when you know you're doing something right. I'm like Brady. That's Tyrann Mathieu over there. Silence.
Well, in the chat, AMT 2706 likes the hat, Roman. So
Hey,
you
appreciate
got
you.
someone vibing with the hat.
Hey, TitleGuyBrand.com. Yeah, me. Let me see. What my boy be doing? I'm gonna switch it up a little bit, man. I think I'm getting Aaron Rodgers this time.
I don't know who I got.
Bringing in one of the best.
I'm not gonna lie, they're confusing the heck out of me with what position is where, who's picking what.
Hey, but I really thought I picked Lamar Jackson.
No
but
look, Mahomes. You thought you picked Lamar?
I really
You had him, but he wasn't at quarterback.
Oh, that's weird.
Like I had A-Rod, but A-Rod was playing like he was playing like.
So we're on to our second best 2 out of 3 here. Logan took the first in convincing fashion. Roman's got to come back here to try and win this next one, or it's going to be all over. Logan trying to advance and get to our next round, where we've already got 3 guys that have moved on. This is Monday Madness. 8 FCF athletes playing every Monday on the yard version of Madden. To move on, fans, you can play a role in the chat. So wager, use your channel points. Worth more than redeemable for some great items.
This kind of looks like the Pro Bowl vibes. It's giving me Pro Bowl vibes.
I think it's crazy how like close the yard is to the FCF. Though.
But I didn't even know that Madden had this.
Field, play style. Give me that. The user.
Oh my.
Wait,
goodness.
I think am I the white team? Yeah, I am. All right, cool.
Bro, what's going on, man?
Woo. Roman, what team you want to get drafted by?
Team I'd like to get drafted by the Glacier Boys.
Okay. So you do want to be on my team.
You know what I'm saying? Because the jersey fit me better.
I like the drip.
Yeah, boy. That's what I'm saying. It fit me better. My dog said he liked the drip.
Ooh. Ooh.
The double passes was killing me, dog.
Ooh. Yeah, those are tough. Those are tough.
But it doesn't really matter what team I play for. I would like a franchise tag, though.
Franchise tag would be clutch.
You feel me?
It's not like true fantasy now. I'm telling y'all fans, you got to get a QB. Got to get a QB.
And get you a lockdown DB now.
Makes the difference. DBs are clutch too.
Especially if y'all want y'all team to win. Because you guys are definitely in control. Pick. Thank you.
I was about to get sacked too.
They're right. They're right. But he is slow.
Fumble that.
You know I need that swagger.
Fumble a little nugget.
I feel like running a little slow in this game. Or is it just me? What you think, Logan?
What'd you say?
I feel like they're running a little bit slow. Or is it just
yeah, they're
me?
doing a little bit much with the replays. Give me! Oh, I was right there. I was right there.
You always right there.
What is this on? This is on like all pro speed. My guy's running in slow motion.
I just said that.
Oh, I thought you meant like. I get what you're saying now. Yeah, it is a little slow.
I'm not used to it.
That's messed up. Give me that.
It's out of bounds.
Yup.
Out of bounds.
No, that's me.
That was definitely out of bounds, though. You caught it, but it was out of bounds.
Get your toes in. That's
no field
checking
awareness,
on the chat here on Twitch.
No field awareness.
Watching
No field
CF Monday Madness between Logan and Roman.
Almost pick.
Talking to me about awareness?
Almost don't count unless you're playing horseshoe.
Xenocide Genius says, at Roman Tatum, don't tell me you're about to lose to a guy wearing Crocs on live TV.
Oh!
Okay, I see Zeno.
I would not lose to that guy.
I see Zeno. He already lost to me. He already lost to
Crocs.
me.
You know what? That was a warm-up game for me, bro. This is my first time playing.
I'm a goofball. I don't need all the designer. I'm a simple guy.
Handle me with grace.
That's a good eye on Zeno because Logan went all black socks and Crocs. It was hard to pick up initially, but that is the look. Working for him.
Socks and Crocs, baby.
Socks with Crocs. Hey, that's not a bad look, bro.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Even for you.
Hey, when I get on your level, maybe I'll wear some Gucci's, but right now, I'm balling on the Crocs.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. What you need is a Child of God hat, though. That's what you really need.
The what? What's that?
Child of God hat. It's my clothing brand.
Hey. I'll get it. Shout out Child of God. Slick Nick. Unfortunately, it doesn't only take one in this one, but it usually only takes one.
Man.
It takes two now. I got to beat him twice.
Well, in this case, it takes one for me because all I need is one win.
Give me that.
So I can,
Yes, sir. How many user picks do I have to get?
I ain't gonna lie, that was a great pick. I definitely thought I had you over the top. What you in cover two?
Nah, I don't know what I was in. I just make plays. That's it.
I feel it. Nothing wrong with that.
I just make plays. To be honest with you, my stick skills are below. Quick it.
Come on, baby. We need another pick right here, dog.
Need something. Hey, you can see my play when I show it?
No, I can't. I can just see mine. I was wondering the same thing. Pick. Oh, man.
Selly Cam. They need
Hey, that's how you know I'm a DB. Every ball going in the air, I'm yelling pick. I don't even got to be close to it. I'm still yelling pick.
They need the FCF need a worse celebration.
Oh, yeah, that would be dope. Come here.
Because I'm winning that. Like, ugliest dance move.
Can you dance, bro?
Nah, I can't dance.
True.
I got
Can you jump?
No rhythm. I could jump. I can somewhat sing, but I cannot dance.
Ooh, I feel like I heard you sing before.
I cannot dance.
Let me hear you sing right now.
Oh, man, put me on the spot.
On the spot, bro.
So we got a little baseball score here, 2-1. Roman, you're keeping this one much closer this time. What's been the big change?
Yeah. Oh, man. It's okay.
Spike it.
Maybe I spoke too soon.
Yeah, you see? What happens?
Anyway, Roman, you're still in this one. What have you been doing different this game outside of that last play?
Get in.
There we go.
Reach.
I think I'm just calling better plays. And I actually learned the controls a little bit better.
All right. Good enough. Good enough.
That's another Logan Marshy touchdown.
Excellent announcer voice there, Logan. Well done.
I'm getting there. I'm trying to get.
Yeah,
I said if football never works out, I could be a PA announcer. Lucky fan sitting in seat 8.
Bro.
What? Oh, incomplete.
I was about to say, if you picked that, dog, I would have been mad.
Still skill, though. The user skills are there. It's just the juke moves I can't get. You see me lurking, you think you would throw opposite.
I see you, dog.
But you don't want to test the user.
Okay, Allen Robinson with the tackle. I still don't know. How did you get 9 points for a touchdown, though?
Yeah, I don't understand.
In what league is that even
I
happening?
don't understand the math behind it.
What do I have to do to get 9 points for a touchdown?
And I teach math. I
Really? What math do you teach?
I teach post-grad algebra.
That's pretty cool.
Pick!
Oh, my goodness, bro.
Scoop! Please. I should have played defense. We can switch positions, Roman. You want to play quarterback?
Not too late, man. If I play quarterback, I'm just going to run with it. I'm going to tell you that now. I trust my speed over my arm. You should probably do the same.
All right, now the arm's all I got. I got some wheels, though. I'm quick, not fast. I'm quick. That was ugly. Good thing it doesn't take stick skills to win this one.
Man. No, bro.
Skirt. Ooh. You play? Is your controller working, Roman?
I don't think so, man. I'm
batteries in that thing? You got some batteries in there? Yeah.
I'm just
there
here so I
was
don't
a
get
suggestion
fined.
that things weren't working in that chair from Lavassier after he struggled last time.
Wait, Cavassier was in this chair?
He was, yes.
Oh my goodness, y'all put me in the loser seat.
There it is, baby.
And that's
like
a
I'm
wrap
going
right
home.
there. Logan gets out the brooms.
I had fun.
Rocks,
I
socks,
really
and a
enjoyed it
sweep.
here. Thank you guys. Everybody follow me on all social media. I am Roman Tatum.
There we go.
Logan, you're moving on. Congrats on the big win.
I appreciate it. Thank you. All due to the O-line right there. That was good job by the O-line.
The O-line doing the job. Our bracket updates. Logan and Marchie marching on into the second round. So TJ, Raphael, Sean, and then Logan as we move on in our Monday Madness. That'll be our next round coming up. And we'll try and see who can advance onto the semis to pick up the Monday Madness overall victory. There's Logan sliding in. So he'll take on Sean and then TJ and Raphael on the other side as we're working through our Monday Madness. A couple of sweeps here. Sean and Logan, this bottom part of the bracket, both 2-0 winners, moving on quick. Got the yard figured out. Hey everyone, Greg Meskel joining you here on FCF Monday Madness. We've gone through 4 matchups. We'll be here every Monday at 10 a.m. Eastern with 8 of your favorites from the FCF squaring off on the yard mode in Madden. And best 2 out of 3 to advance. And we've got 4 so far moving on. We got the semifinals on the way coming up here on our Monday Madness. Fans, stay active in the Twitter chat. Ask your questions, your comments. We'll pass those on to those that are playing, and then you can also wager. Use your channel points for a more powerful wager. Now let's talk with our winner of our last first-round matchup, Logan and Marchie. Moving on with the sweep. Logan, that was nice and clean there. It looked close. It was 2-1 in that second, and then you just blew it out.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I didn't even know the score. I just kept going. So I didn't even know the game was going to be over. You just keep putting the ball in the end zone, and you score more than the other team, and eventually you win. You know.
That's a safe way to do it. You talked about it a couple of times, how much you felt like this compares to the FCF, the way the game's going to be played. What'd you see out there? What can fans expect on Saturday nights?
I mean, it's pretty minus the double passes. It's pretty identical. I mean, it's a condensed field, and it's built for high-powered offense, for a lot of scoring, and just kind of throwing around, kind of like a backyard feel, moving around. For me, especially being able to get out of the pocket, move around, throw at different arm angles. Kind of some no-look passes. Hopefully, we can get some of those in there. But it's pretty similar. Watching that to seeing how the FCF is, their layout is.
Yeah, first draft Wednesday. Now you're repping the Glacier Boys jerseys. We're not sure if that's where it'll end up.
No.
Let's take a look at our Twitch comment here.
You got to manifest it. You got to manifest it.
This is a comment that comes in. Why is this kid in full pads? He can't be nice on the sticks. TJ's about to destroy him. So they think you're going to lose moving forward, but that's a good question. Why are you fully dressed, ready to go?
For me, it's all about the mindset. If I'm going to come in and play, I got to put myself in the right spot. So I came in with the shoulder pads, put me in the mindset to compete and play. I seen some pajamas earlier. I seen, a lot of guys in relaxed clothes. They just don't have the mindset ready to go in and compete. So I came in ready to go, and we came out on top. So shoulder pads, if you don't like it, you don't like it. But I thought the shoulder pads were a nice touch.
And is your hope to be a Glacier boy? Is that what you're lobbying for here?
Yeah, I guess every other team's got their QB right now. I mean, Johnny Who's on the Zappers. Tag Jerdy, great guy. Tag Jerdy's going hopefully to the Aces, and then you got the Beast and the Glacier boys are wide open. So I repped that in the scrimmage. I was on the Glacier boys. We had a good time. So I'm hopefully manifesting that right into a Glacier boys uniform.
And I think you were 12 in practices, right? You're switching to 4 now full time?
I changed my number. I was at 12. I switched it to 4 now. Like I said earlier, Brett Favre is my idol, the true gunslinger. So resemble his style of play, and this league allows me to do that.
Excellent, Logan Marchie. Congrats on the win, and we'll see you in round 2.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
All right, Logan, moving on here on Monday Madness. We're through round 1. We're on to the semifinals. 4 FCF athletes have advanced. We'll get back to that shortly here as we have our next matchup. But first, we'll take a timeout. We got the semifinals coming up. Another good one. A couple of dominant efforts in round 1. Let's see if those winning ways can continue here in the second. Stay active and Twitch chat as well. Give us your comments, your questions, your predictions. It's FCF Monday Madness. We're back with more.
We high rollers, we told ya that we all in. You fold up, it's all over. Those up in the culture, the way that we live. Every day it pays off from the bank to the crib. Cause we high rollers, we told ya that we gotta win. You know us, we play the rush. I'm all in for this life, gotta chase the sun. I keep a straight face even when I'm under the gun. Shit, I break bread like Christ. I put the cash in the bag like a heist. I take risks, live life, roll the dice. Gotta play, baby, we don't keep our eyes on the price. Any cost, we can spend that fast. Champagne getting splashed, we don't sit from the glass, nah. Play in the rush, living it last. I'm too fly, you ain't rocking no similar tags. A high roller, I'm all in, never fold up. Break in the bank, don't exist, all I know is luck. Or maybe it's just me, I'm the holy one. Boatloads more underneath my linoleum. There's no limit to the boss in me. I'm in the lot like I just won the lottery. And so I hop in the driver's seat. Suit and tie on fleek, a pretty thing right beside for me. Sweet, we hot rollers, we told ya that we all in. You fold up, it's all over. Those up in the culture, the way that we live. Every day it pays off from the bank to the crib. Cause we hot rollers, we told ya that we gotta win. You know us, we play the rush. I'm all in for this life, gotta chase the sun. I keep a straight face even when I'm under the gun. Yeah. Yeah. The way that we live, every day it pays off from the bank to the crib. Cause we high rollers, we told ya that we gotta win. You know us, we play the rush. I'm all in for this life, gotta chase the sun. I keep a straight face even when I'm under the gun. Yeah. We told ya that we all in. You fold up, it's all over. Those up in the culture, the way that we live. Every day it pays off from the bank to the crib. Cause we hot rollers, we told ya that we gotta win. You know us, we play the rush. I'm all in for this life, gotta chase the sun. I keep a straight face even when I'm under the gun. Yeah.
FCF Monday Madness continues. We're on to the semifinals now. We've got advancements from round one. We're here every Monday, 10 a.m. Eastern. 8 of your favorites from the FCF competing yard mode in Madden. And TJ Hall, Ralph Leonard about to get after it here. Best 2 out of 3 advancing here in Madden. Lots of nerves, perhaps. Ralph, how you feeling about this one?
Feeling good now.
Feeling all right. I don't have the best team for me offensively, but I'm going to try to work something out.
All right, and TJ, how do you carry over your round one success?
I mean, I just started really poorly, so I got to make some plays on defense now.
All right,
a crucial area to start.
Still best 2 out of 3 here in our semifinal round. Fans, don't forget to stay active in the chat. You can make your predictions, ask your questions, your comments. We'll pass those along as we go.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my goodness.
Hot start for Ralph here, looks like.
Oh my goodness, bro. That's ridiculous. That's about the worst start that I could have had in that garbage throw. You just stay in bounds there. Alright, we're moving a little bit.
So,
dude, what is that? He's wide open.
We got some breaking news here now from the FCF news. A franchise tag has been revealed. Jurdy has been tagged.
Going after him.
Jackson Erdman, the quarterback from the Wild Aces. He's officially a part of the Wild Aces. Tag Jurdy had been trending in the FCF community for weeks leading up to our first week of competition, and now official.
Terrible.
Has been posted on social media of the moment.
Went after the user.
Wild Aces Twitter account at FCF Wild Aces. They just tagged the tagging of Jurdy, so check that out at Jurdy Dude at FCF Wild Aces. They brought in the owners Greg Miller, Austin Eckler, Jack Settleman to deliver the good news. Exciting times there. Let's continue on with our Monday Madness. Let's go back to the Twitch comments. TJ, this one's for you. Jay Birdman 2021 says, from TJ's little brother, he is terrible, all caps, at Madden. What's going on there in the family? I don't know what's happening.
I gotta focus back in. Going after the user. My little brother, I mean, it's classic little brother syndrome. I mean, when you stomp him in every video game that can possibly be played from a young age, you know, you get a little, I don't know, irritated in the chat, I guess.
I need. Oh my gosh! He almost caught that. Oh my god.
Well, I did this to myself. I got a bounce back game too. Can't throw picks. Oh no way! That was a good play. That was a good play. That was very well executed. I mean, I knew coming in this game that Ralph was not Monty, so I was going to have to play a little better, and I'm struggling. That's what happens when you turn the ball over, guys. You only get 3 possessions.
Whew. That was big. That was big. I needed that one.
Ralph with a big win here. Takes the first one. Also, TJ, I'm not sure how many brothers you have. Donnie Jam Boogie just jumped in from TJ's other brother. He is not good.
Once again, I mean, like I said, when you're the most dominant out of the 3 brothers, there's a little animosity, I guess. Now they see me with the cameras on, they're trying to get a little trash talk in, but that's all right.
And you clear that up, Coach Richie22 said, how many brothers does this guy have? And now we know 3, and 2 of them think you're terrible at that.
Yep, 2 brothers, 2 sisters. I don't think my sisters are going to be chiming in though, so I think that's enough from the Hall family.
All right, so TJ, how do you change it up here in game 2?
I mean, like I said before, I was talking about Monty earlier when I beat him. I mean, you can't throw interceptions. If you throw interceptions, you're going to lose because you only get 3 possessions. So, I just got to lock in and make better decisions. He made some really good plays in the first game, though. So, I mean, credit to him. But, I gave some away.
And Ralph, just more of the same?
I mean, I kind of, I had to trust my defense for that first game. And I capitalized off the turnovers that I got, so I'm trying to keep that same game plan coming into this one.
All right. It's the semifinals here. Winner moves on to play for our title here on our Monday Madness. Our first edition, we're doing it every Monday, 10 a.m. Eastern during the FCF season.
I can't believe I threw that disgusting interception in the second play of the damn game.
And if you're checking in on the chat, just 3 minutes left to make your prediction in this one. Use your channel points, more value in your prediction if you do that, and then we'll relay the results here. Fans have gotten heavy. We have not seen any sort of down the middle votes. It's been lots of 80s and 90% so far. So the fans get behind somebody and they go in.
Yeah, that was pretty disrespectful toward me in game 1. 88% voted for Monty and he got swept. So
so that shows you sometimes the fans don't make the right predictions.
Yeah, this was the first game, so we'll give them some slack. They didn't know it was coming. Patience. Patience is key. Gotta take what the defense gives me.
Second game about to get underway. This is make or break here for TJ. Winner go home time. Ralph looking to complete the sweep and advance to the final. And we're underway here on the yard.
Oh my goodness. You were waiting there for me, you went and got blocked. Go get that, Fuller. Oh my goodness, bro. What's the point of drafting a DB? He's in deep thirds and he doesn't get over to that. Heard that. Oh my God, he's so slow.
And we've got our fan vote, our prediction in, and redemption here for TJ. Fans going in on TJ, selecting him as the one to win here. 87% picking TJ. So they're expecting a big bounce back performance here, TJ. Now we haven't verified. Looks like mostly your family, but it's hard to tell right now. But either way, 87% they're all in on TJ.
Dude, how is he making that play? Oh my goodness. I'm just blowing the game for myself here. I got two guys on opposite ways. He midpoints him and then makes that. Oh my God. I'm never going to hear the end of this. Oh, dude, are you kidding me? Oh my God, this dude's got a horseshoe in his pocket. That is ridiculous. Go to the crib. Go to the crib. Oh my God. Go to the crib. You better get there. You better get there. Let's go. Let's go. A massive play. Massive play. Oh my goodness.
That was a huge play there by TJ, the pick and the return all the way back to the house. And we had a question for TJ here from the chat coach, Richie22. Where does TJ want to be drafted to? Which team?
I don't really have a preference right now. I mean, I like my boy Jerdy for the Wild Aces. I think he's legit at QB, so I think I'd have a lot of good chances to win games if I was to be on the Wild Aces. But whatever team I'm put on, I don't think the fans are going to want me to leave that team. I'm planning on causing a lot of destruction on this field. So, I mean, I'm ready to go. But, yeah, Wild Aces, Beasts are cool as well.
Excellent. Ralph, you got to pick anyone you want to be picked by? Speaking of picks.
And that's what happens.
First one button.
All right. No room for errors here. It's in the offense's hands. That was disgusting. Oh my goodness, he played me again.
Slow. Come on. Yes.
Wow. He played me again. That's a disappointing performance for me.
That was big. That was clutch. That was
Wow, I gotta say, easily the most exciting finish we've had so far. I know it didn't go TJ's way. TJ, I thought you were on the comeback trail there.
Yeah, hey, I mean, he played really good user defense, but yeah, he played me. He played me. He picked me. I kept running mesh at him, and I picked the wrong guy like 4 times. So you got to give credit where credit's due.
And so Ralph moving on here gets the sweep. They're able to advance 2-0 over TJ. We're going to hear from Ralph here momentarily in our winner's set here as he advances into the next round.
Yep.
Updated bracket. So we'll flip that. That's Ralph Leonard moving on over TJ. And then they'll await the winner of Sean and Logan. So Ralph takes down LaMarcus Carradine and now gets the win over TJ. And he is in to the final here on our Monday Madness. There we go. And he'll await the winner of Sean and Logan coming up next. Best 2 out of 3 in that one as we're working our way right through our Monday Madness, the Yard edition. Fans continue to make your choices, make your wagers. Seen fans go heavy, putting heavy money on certain picks, 88%, 87%, into the 90s. And so, Ralph Leonard, you were rooting for the underdog last time around. You were on team Raphael Leonard. Picked up the dub there, 2-0. And that's how things stand right now here on FCF Monday Madness. Thanks for joining us. Well, now we're going to check in with Ralph picking up another big dub here. Moving on to the final on our first Monday Madness. Hey, Ralph, congrats on the victory, man. Looked like TJ was battling back in that second, and you just kind of stayed calm. The pick 6 came up big a couple of times.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie, I was a little nervous coming in, especially when I was down the last drive. I had all my drives over, and I just had to find a way to get a pick 6. That was the only way I was going to win. And I thrive on my lurking skills with my user, and I ended up getting an interception. I was able to take it to the crib.
How hard is it? You get that first win, you're picking up the confidence, and then you're going to get a better game from your opponent in the second. But how tough is it to try and close things out with that sweep?
Yeah, you always want to win that first game because you definitely don't want to be down. You don't want to have that pressure on you winning 2 games in a row, but you also don't want to come into the second game relaxed, knowing that you have a third game if you do lose. So it's a lot of pressure. You still got to win back-to-back, or knowing that the other guy has to come out playing even better than he did last game so he doesn't lose 0-2.
So you move through 2 rounds. You must feel like you're in a pretty good flow right now, ready to go for this Monday title here?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm not as confident as I believe I am, but I mean, I'm feeling good. I got the 2 wins that I got, and we're going to keep trying. I haven't played my best game yet, so I know I can keep getting better.
And then you're going to wait and see. You'll take on the winner of Sean Brown and Logan Marchi. Any preference there? Do you like one of those guys over the other? Someone an easier matchup for you?
I don't know about which one I prefer, but I'm gonna be tuning in, watching, see if I can exploit something for whoever I do play. Excellent,
smart. Get that scouting report and get ready. Ralph Leonard, 2 big wins on to the final. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
So Ralph Leonard will wait and see who he takes on next in our second semifinal matchup. We've got the nose tackle, Sean Big Smooth Brown, taking on the quarterback, Logan Marchi, both with dominant efforts in their opening round. They both swept. They'll try and see if they can sweep each other here as we move forward, looking to advance. They're already dialed in. We're back with more FCF Monday Madness. After this quick timeout, stay close.
Sense, I don't need your acknowledgement. Poison in your bath with the grapes of wrath and the modern tense. I am supersonic, leaving you hooked on my phonics, then your body clenched. And if I go atomic, then nobody wins. Guess I'm a problem then. You ain't got enough, your horse is puffing, and I probably will. You and all your cousins wax you off like the Karate Kid. I'm on everybody's list, the top 5 reasons you've been leaving without a trophy. Eating you up like groceries. You the turkey, no golden cleats. Run the score up like your wife in the mall, and there's no receipts. Death ain't no release. I've been hustling overseas. Only spar with myself, and I'm keeping all the belts for me. Running. Y'all don't want it. Nah. Y'all don't want it. Think you do. Nah. you don't want it. Try to go up against the king, get the rings, you don't want it. Yeah, you don't want it.
Try to go up against the king. Try to go up against the king. Get the rings. Try to go up against the king. Try to go up against the king.
Nah, you don't want it. Hey. Yeah, y'all ain't got it, look.
Try to go up against the king. Try to go up against the king. Try to go up against the king. Try to go up against the king.
You don't want it. Nah. You don't want it. Think you do? Nah. You don't want it. Try to go up against the king, get the rings. You don't want it. Yeah. You don't want it.
Monday Madness back at it as we move through our semifinal round, our second semifinal matchup. We got Sean Big Brown, Logan Marchie, the nose tackle, the quarterback. We're underway. Best 2 out of 3 moves on to meet Ralph Brown in our final. Excuse me, Ralph Leonard. It's Sean Brown here and Logan Marchie going at it. Each of these guys, they were dominant in their first round efforts. Sean, what's the philosophy here? How do you stop this quarterback, Logan?
I'm just trying to take away some of the stuff he might like to do. Try to show him a little something new if I can. I know quarterbacks like to think, they know most of the defenses, so I know he might know how to run the offense. I'm gonna see if he knows how to stop an offense, though.
And Logan, how about you? How do you try and slow down Sean?
Like that right there, just taking picks, keep the user skills up, and just not turn the ball over. I just can't turn the ball over. That's all.
I wanted him to sit down. I wanted him to go out on that more on that option route. Oh.
I feel like the more you think about this game, the worse you do.
No, sir.
That's
Come
not
on.
the button I wanted. Dang. There it is.
I like this.
Already turned it over. All right. There it is. Oh, give me that option. Celebrate. Sean, what's your sack celebration?
I don't know. I was thinking about being controversial and just doing the money Manziel. Come on, give it to me. Thank you, sir.
Into the house.
That might have been 4 seconds.
I respect this guy.
So you don't know your sack celebration?
I don't know. I was
predictions
thinking
now
about
open.
doing the money Manziel.
It's even 50% right now. 3 minutes left to make your choices. Channel point wagers there carry more weight.
They give me a point for that? All right, I got 2. All right.
Throw it to me. Thank you.
All right. So far, the strategy's working pretty good.
Yeah, man. I really wish I was a DB. I really feel like I could pick quarterbacks off a whole lot more. from my position. Yeah, noses don't really get a whole lot of balls thrown to him unless it's a screen. I got a good story about my friend in high school. He actually would not allow me to go and catch this screen pass. That was it was gonna be a touchdown.
Ooh.
It was literally nobody around me, and he knocked it right out of my hands. My own teammate. But that's me also. Thank you.
Jesus.
Now we do it, baby.
All right, all right.
More Patrick Mahomes-esque to me, no touchdowns. Let me stop talking about Patrick.
All right, quick one there. Sean off to a good start. How'd it go?
Rub it up.
It was pretty good. Just trying to get settled into the game. I really liked the team that I had. Just try to go through and do it again. Replicate it. Be consistent.
Logan, how do you turn this around?
I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can after that performance. We're gonna have to make some halftime adjustments here. It's gonna be tough to turn that performance around.
Yeah, but maybe just forget it and start new.
You can always forget it and start new. I might do that, but I don't know. I think it was just the players. We didn't have good players.
And we're up to 60% on the channel points vote, picking Sean to win this whole thing. So Sean, they're riding with you right now at 60%.
I really appreciate it, man. I really do. I'm gonna try to do something special for y'all.
And people in the chat are asking questions. Yes, Sean is in pajamas. Yes, Logan is in a jersey and pads. They both come ready to play. Sean talked about comfort. Logan talked about getting ready to go. So whatever works for everybody.
Just having fun. He didn't do it last time. He wasn't
wide receiver, cornerback. You know what I'm riding with. Oh, we got human joystick though.
See, my question is this. Okay, no, it doesn't matter. Okay, good.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna come downstairs and I'm gonna stream tonight playing the yard. I kind of like playing this. Outside linebacker.
I like these uniforms though.
I don't know. I need to see if any of the fans play this. I love to try to play some of these fans on here. We may could get a day where we do that. Play some fans on here.
We could rock. We should play the fans.
If not, I will always play with the fans. If you got an Xbox, add me. My Xbox Live name is Sean, not Sean. SEAN, not S.
Turn this franchise around. Here we go.
We're good to go here on the second one. Logan trying to get back in this mix, avoid the sweep here. Sean looking to close it out and move on to play Ralph in the final today. The players seem excited. And the chat loving that idea of FCF players taking on the fans. The good part says 100% players should play with the fans.
You can add me on Xbox, Siberian Savage 7.
Oh, I'm gonna definitely add you after this.
Oh, don't run into the wall. The imaginary wall. Is he doing audibles? Let's see what we got.
Oh, I can't do that. Let's go, Michael.
What? He didn't even see
Let's
it.
go, Michael.
Nah, he didn't even see him.
I'll take it.
He's just hitting buttons.
You over there trying to make me work for this.
I can't even
I like it.
press. Short. Come on.
Got on the field, though.
He's going right over the middle. Throw that. Oh my Lord. Pew pew pew. Get off the wall.
Good job. Thank you. Even 7.
Oh, you can audible.
Oh, yes, sir. You just not found that out, huh? He's just not cracking the code.
Ooh. There it is. That's what we need. 2-yard gain. 2 yards. Good job. Good job.
Nah, we ain't going for it. Oh, we went for it in the little field.
Just gotta get into a rhythm.
7-0 lead right now for Sean over Logan. Logan trying to avoid the sweep here. Sean, you're just cool, calm, collected during this whole thing. It seemed like you have to deliver too much trash talk back and forth. There was a little more chatter in your opener.
Oh, I shouldn't have tried that.
There's a little delay there. I didn't want to juke twice. I'm trying to juke twice there, but. There it is. We're warming up.
Logan getting back in the mix.
I saw that over.
There it is.
I just didn't ride
Let's
with
go.
it.
Got him.
Making it a game now.
Fans, don't forget tonight, Deep Fade right here on FCF Twitch, 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern. Marcus Harvey taking you inside the barbershop. Join him.
Why is my guy so slow? He is so slow.
This one's heading to the house.
You can't run with him.
Slow and steady wins the race right there. And then tomorrow, talking about practice, also Marcus taking us through that as well. So make sure you check the Twitch FCF schedule for everything coming up each week. Lots of shows, programming, games, drafts, everything you'll need to follow along the FCF all season long. And that leads us into our very first draft, FCF history, this Wednesday night.
Nothing.
Fans, you'll decide the teams. So get ready to make your picks. We know some franchise tags have already been made. Aces claiming Jerdy today. We know Zappers have Johnny Manziel, but the rest of these teams, a lot to be decided. We know Logan wants to head to the Glacier Boys if possible, but is also ready to go for any team that chooses him.
Throw it to him. Oh.
There it is.
I thought my
Celebrate with the team.
Good, man.
I don't know what I just picked. I got too excited.
Don't try nothing new. Go with what you know. Bend, don't break, man. Bend, don't break. Last drive. Let's get it, man. Oh, you got his extra. Oh, you learn to back up now.
Beat me deep.
This has been the theme as we've gotten deeper in our Monday Madness here. 17,
There it is.
16.
Oh, forgot it's the sack.
Held on
Covered
too
sack.
long. Remember that
I never really
4
played
seconds.
seven
You
on
got to
seven.
get rid of that ball as a quarterback.
Coverage sack. Throw it short. Keep throwing it short.
I got you.
Dump it off. Pick.
Oh.
They're using it. No, that wasn't the user. I can't lie. Good job, CPU.
Big takeaway right there.
Keep your feet in bounds. Here we go. Here we go. First down.
Oh, I don't like this. Oh, I don't like this. Oh,
are you kidding, bro? Physics doesn't even make sense. Doesn't even make sense.
We won the game 18-17. That's a great game.
Oh my Lord.
Man.
That's crazy.
I like that.
Chance there on the interception to try and take it the other way. Tackle, though. And that brings it into this one, 18-17. So we'll go one more, it looks like. Logan, looked like you were a little concerned there on that last pick that maybe he was going to get taken all the way back.
I'm not going to lie, I didn't even know that I won. I thought I lost, so that's why I was more upset. I was wondering why nothing happened there.
18-17, you're able to pull that out. What do you think you did right in that game as opposed to the first one?
I didn't try to. I mean, I guess I did throw a pick, but I wasn't trying to force as much as I was before. And I kind of figured out the way he played. The first game, I was trying to figure out how he played. But you know, people stick to the same strategy, so I got it figured out now. Unless he switches it up, but so he can hear me, so he probably switched it up now.
He's sitting right there.
Yeah.
Sean, what are you going to do different there? You almost had that one. If you took it back to the house, that's ball game in the sweep. How do you pull it out here in the third?
I think I'm gonna build my team a little differently. I kind of got a feel for what he likes to do, so I'm gonna swap things up on him, see how much he likes change. Right. You always got to take quarterbacks off their spots. You can't let them get to their spots.
That's a joke on Sean because I don't even know what my spot is. You know, I don't really have a. I'm still trying to figure out what my spot is. So
he's giving you too much credit. So this will go to the third and deciding. It's the best 2 out of 3 here in this semifinal. Ralph Leonard waiting to take on the winner of this one between Logan and Sean.
Taking you all day, baby. You got to leave me home. I trust you with my other game.
Can we open it up and ask the fans what type of information they want to know about the FCF bubble?
That's a great question.
We're
Fans
here
in the chat,
to
what do you
help
want to know
them.
about the bubble? You know, I guess let's start Logan first. What's it like spending all this time with guys you're practicing against and now you're going to be competing against in the same hotel?
It's different, you know. I mean, you compete so hard in practice, and everybody's talking their smack. But at the end of the day, I mean, those are the same guys that you're going to be playing with on your team. So I've gotten close with a lot of guys. You know, we've kind of gelled quick in this bubble. You kind of have to. But everything's been great. I mean, practicing's been fun. The guys on this team have been great. We're all ready to compete. We're so excited for this opportunity, and you know, this is the first time I've been able to play Xbox, so I'm kind of getting excited to play this again.
And when you're not practicing, when you're not going over plays and film, what have you guys been doing for fun in the bubble?
Oh, I've been on the game. I'm a gamer, so just trying to game. I've been reading. I have a vending machine business back home, so I've been trying to just work on my business stuff there, and I'm trying to venture out and start new businesses and making connections with these guys here. Like Logan, great guy. It's a lot of great guys we have here. It's kind of almost like it's back at college.
What's the best selling item in one of your vending machines?
The best selling item in what?
In Sean, you said you have a vending machine company?
Yes, sir. So my best selling one, it would have to be Honey Buns and Mountain Dew. I don't know if they eat them together. It couldn't be me, but Honey Buns and Mountain Dew would do it every time for them, and they love it.
The official meal, honey buns and Mountain Dew right there. We're underway here in this third one.
That's the first completion I've seen in this game.
Logan, the chat wants to know about the food in the bubble. What's it been like?
The food is good. I mean, I give them credit because they got 100 guys that they have to try to work around with like food allergies and spices and all that stuff. But I mean, they're on the money. They got the chicken with the pasta sauce. The beans are actually good. I don't even like black beans, but the way they make them here, I eat them every time. But the food's been good. I mean, we get buffet style food. So you come down for dinner at around 5:30 it starts. Around 7 o'clock it ends, so you get that hour-and-a-half window to come down, buffet style. We had burgers yesterday. This is the first time I had a burger in a while. They're really forcing you to eat healthy. You know, usually I don't eat too healthy, so it's been different. It's been different for sure. We have a thing, we have a thing called the round table. So every day, every meal, we sit together and we just talk, kind of like a podcast would be. We just talk about everything. We get to know each other. We call it the round table. So every day we get together and I'll see you at the round table. We group text it, and food's been great though. To get back to the main point of the question.
Yeah, in the chat, Afro says the tacos equal best dinner. So
I forgot about the tacos. Tacos are good.
I love when it's tacos.
Taco salad.
Halo Crown wants to let Sean know that they love honey buns, and also Sean, what's your favorite meal?
Come on. My bad, I didn't hear the question.
No worries. We just had some love in the chat for honey buns, and they want to know your favorite meal in the bubble.
My favorite meal of the bubble. I'm not gonna lie. So when I was here, I had to go on quarantine for a while. I've been in close contact with some guys, and I ordered BurgerFi for like a straight week. And it's this delicious Wagyu burger. It comes with like bacon jam and candy bacon.
That's what I needed.
Oh my gosh. I'm ashamed to say I probably ordered it 10 times.
Hey, when it's good, it's good.
It's delicious.
Short.
We're back to some game action here. It's low scoring to start, 1-0. This is the decider here. Best 2 out of 3. This is the third between these two guys.
Come on, Alan.
Peek.
Thank you, Alan.
All right.
I trusted you. You can trust your players sometimes, coaches. All the coaches that might be watching, you can trust your players sometimes. I promise you. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I don't know why I wouldn't even. Hold on. Can we get that in there? Thank you. Totally forgot about my center. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
I knew it. Why is this? It's so slow.
Oh.
You hit the button, 3 seconds later he throws it.
Man.
That's all right.
I love baiting quarterbacks. I really couldn't draw that up better. I love baiting quarterbacks. Nah, Roquan. You're not gonna make that one. It's like a run play, which nobody likes to call in the league. Can we please, I'm a nose guard, and I love pass rushing and all that, but can we please, for my sake, call some run plays? Just to tickle my fancy sometimes.
There it is. Do I get it at the 1? Are they going to give it to me at the...
Oh.
They're going to give me that at the 1, aren't they?
Well,
I shouldn't have came out.
I don't know. I guess it's not like I had Tom Brady out there throwing.
Oh, thank God.
Gotta make that tackle, baby. Come on.
Can I even win? What do I need? I need a...
Out of bounds.
They gave him that?
Do we blitz him on third down? He's a quarterback. I'm gonna let him make a decision.
Last chance here for Logan, trailing 10-1.
Come on, Logan. Do something for me. Mossed on him. Mossed on him.
Yes, sir. That one was close. Close.
Come on, help me put him away, guys. Logan don't really want to be here, guys. Come on, help me put him away. Goal line.
It is.
Now, baby. Goal line. We're going to let Kyle play over there. Hopefully he won't let me down. Did we flick it to him?
Split city.
Big defensive stand there. Logan's going to need a score and then some to try and overcome this lead Sean has. Sean looking to move on to take on Ralph Leonard in the final.
He's in. What? He can't reach it.
If this ain't tense, I don't know what is.
Can't reach it.
Lots of tension here in the final moments.
Oh.
What happened?
It's a timeout that I didn't know I could call.
Timeouts.
Beautiful, huh?
Where's that in the rule book?
It's like
timeout was called there.
How many do I got? I got one. Let's go! Woo!
Touchdown for Logan.
Yeah.
Big answer.
It's Madden.
What do I need? That'd be crazy if I picked 1 point attempt.
It's got more and more exciting as we've gone along.
It's Madden. I really, you can't call a better.
That makes up for the other touchdown you threw.
Now he's got to convert
Get
here.
him too. Y'all better go get him.
What?
Sean, the celebration. Defense coming up huge. Stops that 3-point conversion attempt.
Wow.
And
yes,
he'll take it. 10-7. That was a thriller, though, guys. Excellent game on both sides.
A sweaty.
Coming down to the finish. And a 10-7 win there for Sean Logan. You had a chance there at the end.
Yeah, I should have used my timeout. I didn't like the play call we had. And then definitely did not like that last throw there. So should have used my timeout and called a different play. Sean played some good defense. And thanks to some Madden glitches, I got some touchdowns in there. And we did all right. We came back. All you can do is compete.
Hey, take a Madden glitch when you can get it. Sean, what was the difference for you out there?
Logan really gave me a challenge. He presented me with some new looks. He was taking his time on some couple throws, and he's a quarterback. So if you let him find what he wants to, I guess he'll eventually find it. And he got some catches in there. But I'm just glad I got to play a sweaty. It's gonna really get me going for this championship game.
Yeah, you're on to the championship. Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at the bracket now. And Sean moves on. Our updated finals here on Monday Madness. So it'll be Ralph Leonard, Sean Brown to meet for our title here on our Monday Madness. That matchup coming up next. And now let's check in with Raphael Leonard, who will take on Sean in the final. Looking ahead to that matchup as we get one more look at the journey here. Ralph with wins over Monty and TJ, Sean defeating Lavoisier and Logan to get to this final match now. Waiting to take on Sean. We're going to check in with Ralph here shortly as he prepares for this championship match. Greg Meskel joining you here with the FCF. Thanks for being here. Monday Madness every Monday live on Twitch at 10 a.m. Eastern, rather. Now we go to Ralph. Ralph, you watched that semifinal. Now you got to prepare for Sean. What's on your mind as you're ready for this title match?
I don't know exactly. I'm just going to try to come in and play clean football, try to take advantage of every possession that I get, and just try to play some good defense.
These games are getting a lot closer. It hasn't been as simple as we've advanced. Any stress as you try and get into these closer matches?
Oh yeah, it always is. You get a little nervous. You know, these guys here, they're competitive. They don't want to lose, especially not on Twitch with people watching and everything. But I mean, you know, it's just the yard is it's very different from playing a regular play now game on Madden. And I feel like more people are getting used to it as they play more games, and so the games get a little bit more competitive.
Yeah, it feels like guys are figuring things out about the game as they go. Oh, you can audible. Oh, you can do this. There's timeouts. Is there anything big you've picked up along the way here?
I mean, I pretty much play Madden for the most part, and I played the yard a few times, so I was really pretty much accustomed to it coming in today.
Excellent. Well, you got a big match on the way. A chance to get off to a good start here. Maybe build some good momentum going into the draft and to week one of actually playing.
Right. Hopefully, yes, sir.
Excellent, Ralph. Well, we'll see you out there. Good luck coming up against Sean.
Thank you.
So we've got Ralph and Sean coming up next year. Don't forget, prediction results are and will be available coming up. You can cast your vote. Use your channel points to make your wager mean more. Well, we've got our Monday Madness final coming up. Sean versus Ralph. Right here next with the FCF Monday Madness. Come back with us after this break.
Check, who is this? I get paid, these skills the business. I get paid. I get paid. Mic check, who is this? I get paid, these skills the business. I get paid. I get paid. Mic check, who is this? I get paid, these skills the business. I get paid. I get paid. I get paid. I get paid.
we at? Right. Yeah, nobody calling my name, remember. Thought I was going insane, but then a feeling I cannot explain became my frame of mind, not the same pretender. I am the thunder, the rain, descender, the power that came within a flame. I'm drained, I'm feeling like David. All of these Philistines finna taste it. I've been way down in my feelings. Gotta been handle my business. Anybody putting money on me to win, double down on their winnings. I've been real from the beginning. Never seen your
And we're back with our final on our first edition of FCF Monday Madness. Sean taking on Ralph, both coming through semifinals that were a little bit closer than their opening round matchups, and we're going to get a chance to see them do their thing here. Best 2 out of 3 to go for the inaugural Madden Monday title. Sean, we'll start with you. We've kind of gotten your sense of your gameplay and how you want to do this. You've seen what Ralph's been able to do, Sean. How do you prepare for this guy?
I don't worry about what everybody else does. I just got to come and do my thing and play the way I know I'm capable of playing. Whatever he gives me, I'll just adjust to. And as long as I don't think he'll give me nothing I haven't seen before, so just make adjustments.
They tell me your nickname is Big Smooth, and that's like a Big Smooth attitude. Like whatever comes, I'm just gonna roll with it and be fine.
Got to.
Ralph, across the way, how do you deal with Big Smooth over here?
For my offense, I'm just gonna take whatever he gives me, play smart, trying to turn the ball over, and I'm just gonna trust my defense and my user skills.
I hope he turns the ball over.
Fans, don't forget you can get involved. Use your channel points to make your prediction already open now and available. So get in there, make your choices. Fans have gone heavy typically one way or the other. It hasn't always resulted though in the accurate outcome. So cast your votes, but the guys playing, don't be discouraged if you find that 85% of the fans don't pick you, because we've seen upsets before. And you guys can go ahead, select your players. Let's get into this, and we'll get started with the first best 2 out of 3. Sean, what are you looking for when you build your team right here?
You want the most best blend of offense and defense with speed. It really depends on how you play. If you want to play more of a zone type game, you want to play more of a man or athleticism, just little tidbits. I can't be giving all my secrets because my opponent right here. I can't let him get the upper hand on me.
Fair enough. Ralph, same for you. Without giving away your trade secrets, what type of team you try to build?
Just a couple of offensive players, a couple of defensive players, and I try to find the best player that's in out of the people that they give me, and try to utilize them the best of their ability.
Chat checking in here. Excited for this Halo Crown 619 notes first ever FCF player Madden the Yard title game. So a couple of firsts coming up this week. Our first Madden Monday. We get our first Deep Fade tonight. First talking about practice tomorrow night. First draft Wednesday night. First games Saturday night. We talked draft a bit. Ralph, any preference on who picks you on Wednesday night? Any team you want to end up with?
No preference really. I mean, I like the Zappers all black uni. You can't go wrong with all black. But I mean, as far as a certain team I'd rather play for, it doesn't really matter. I'm just glad to be out here being able to play football again.
And then Ralph, give us a little scouting report. Why should a fan pick you? What are they going to get if they put you on their team?
A good sure-handed receiver, a great deep threat. I can take the top off the defense, and is anything that I'm needed to do that you need in a receiver, I have it.
Excellent. And Sean, how about you? Which team you want to go to?
It's hard to decide. I really like a lot of things about all the teams, but I mean the Zappers have a lot of fans. I'm a fan of Glacier Boys. We got Quavo, Richard Sherman, Destroying. So I would probably suggest a Glacier Boys for the culture, even though I know that's not the most popular pick.
Glacier Boys for the culture, I love it. And then if you go to the Glacier Boys, what will Glacier Boys fans get with you on their team? What are you going to bring?
Oh, I'm a dog. I'm not one of those guys that just makes great plays sometimes or does what they're supposed to do sometimes. I'm going to do what I have to do, each and individual play, and I'm going to make my plays. And you're going to get a dog. You're going to get somebody who's going to showboat with, because I know they want somebody to pick Johnny up and slam him. So I'm really happy to be that guy.
And Sean, we were talking earlier, you were begging people, please call run plays.
Run plays. Yes, please.
You want to stop the run.
Please call run plays. Y'all can get all the passes y'all want to. Just call at least like 10 run plays during the game for me. And you'll see me smile after each one.
And I think you're going to see more of that. The Saturday rehearsal, because there was no tackling, any run play had a wrap up and a stop as soon as they came into defense. I think once we get to live action, fans will pick some more run plays because you can actually break some tackles and go downfield.
Yeah, we got some pretty shifty, dynamic running backs, so hopefully they let them try to get out here in space and run a little bit. But running backs will get you. They'll go and do all that outside the box running. That ain't my area out there. I'm not gonna lie. But you come inside them tackles, we're gonna have a party.
Well, the party's underway here. That's 2 out of 3 between Ralph and Sean for the Monday Night Madness inaugural crown, and they're getting after it here, tied early.
Sure-handed. At least we got some positive yards. Come on, man, send a blitz at me or something. Let me read. Let me read. Show me something new.
Oh, yes, sir. Need that. Need that.
Yeah, he got my thing up. The linebacker. Split the field. Yeah, we're gonna make you throw the ball. We're gonna have you grab these behind the line screens.
Okay.
I didn't know you could do that. Ooh, but he wanted to give it to me though. He really did. I don't know if he's fast enough for that. Oh, who is this? Oh, my safety, my court. Forgot.
Colt. He out.
Oh.
Channel Points prediction guys are in, and once again they're going heavy. 83% for Sean Brown. So, Sean, I saw a near smile come across your face there. 83% are riding with you right now, Sean.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm glad the fans are rocking with me. Hopefully I can get this dub for them.
So we'll see where that goes. It hasn't always been a guarantee of what's to come. But the fans are at it. Earlier, 1-1 interception leading to a point.
Oh, goodness. Be all good. I threw it right to him too. I should have just took the sack.
Man, that touchdown, man. Come on.
These games getting oh so close. to help you out. Yes, sir.
Throw it.
Yes, sir. Boy, these man's dangerous. Boy, these man's dangerous.
Just throw it.
Come on now, tackle him. Don't be foolish. Yeah, you really over here thinking. Bet you can throw something across the middle field too. Throw something across the middle. Throw something across the middle. Died. Oh. Yeah, that's Devontae Adams. I can't expect him to play great zone coverage. Sorry, Devontae.
And we got a question coming in here. Sean, we've seen some love for your outfit, but we got a comment here that you may need a haircut from Anime Freak TV. So you have to head over to Deep Fade.
Oh, that's my boy Tyler. Yeah, I really do need a haircut. Give it to me, please. Let's go. Oh, that's 6. That's 6. Devontae, you made it right back up for it. Thank you, buddy. I love you, buddy.
Let's go, dude.
And then one more question from FCF News. What time is Deep Fade? That's coming on tonight. We got Deep Fade. And then we got, talking about practice, both Marcus Harvey leading the way in both those shows. And 5 p.m. Eastern on Twitch is when we'll see Deep Fade, the first episode. So make sure you check that out. Some haircuts, some talk. It's going to work out well for everybody.
Close, man.
Who's that?
I closed.
Do a little bit of what he likes.
That's good.
I feel like I'm playing a real Madden game right now, though. You gotta do it for me. You gotta do it for me. You gotta do it for me, Mutt. Thank you. You gotta do it for me. Thank you. Now all you gotta do is not let somebody score. It can't be too hard, right? Yes, sir. 6 will still put you at 14 though, so I need an interception. I already know you want to just look for real. Oh. I really need to play Devontae though. Thank you. Well, I told y'all if y'all didn't know what tense was, but tense is here. Ain't this game 1? Throw it to me. That should be ball game, right? Yes, sir. Thank you. Boy, go sweaty. I like that. I like that.
Game 1 in the books. Sean takes the first one. Best 2 out of 3. Sean off to a good start. Fans are digging it as well. What went right in that first one for you? So now we're getting into the second here. It's best 2 out of 3. Halo Crown 619 calling for the sweep. Wants Sean to take this second one clean. Ralph not feeling that.
Nah.
Ralph, how do you bounce back here? Watch out for that sweep, Ralph. You've been the sweeper here today. How do you avoid getting swept?
I just gotta play better on offense. That's it. I'm gonna have my opportunities on defense to make plays.
And Sean, just more of the same?
It's playing me kind of well right now. I like a couple of things he's doing. I saw a couple of things that I wanted to exploit, but we're going to see if we can exploit this.
Fans, thanks for checking in. This is our first Monday Madness here with the FCF playing yard mode. In our initial championship here, Sean ahead of Ralph 1-0, best 2 out of 3. We're back every Monday during the season. 8 members of the FCF will play best 2 out of 3, a little mini tournament here. Crown a Monday champ. Starting 10 a.m. Eastern, kicks off part of the busy week of programming here on Twitch with the FCF. Game Saturday night, more on Sunday. Here we are Monday morning, deep fade tonight, talking about practice tomorrow. We got our draft coming up, first ever draft Wednesday night, and our first ever games, doubleheader this Saturday. Be far to be back inside the Infinite Energy Arena. The vibe in there is amazing, the way it's been set up by the league. Everyone's hyped. Ralph, you were on the field there Saturday. Just tell us about that energy. You've played in different leagues for different teams. That had to be unlike anything you've seen before.
Yeah, it was definitely different. And then just with the way the field is and the game style is totally different from traditional football. And then just everybody being so hype and energized to be able to play football again. And just this past Saturday with it being a scrimmage, it was a lot of energy. And I just know this upcoming Saturday with everybody being live and it's a real game, it's going to be even more intense.
And not all the fans have seen it, but if you're a starter, you get to enter the field. Nobody gets to come out to a field like this in football. It's part football, part WWE. What do you think it'll be like to come down that ramp with the screens and the smoke and the music?
Yeah, that's definitely the vibes I got off of seeing that ramp and with people coming down on this past Saturday. It's going to be real fun to see people being creative with their interests and everything.
Have you thought about what you might do coming down that ramp?
I haven't thought about it that much. I'm not that real showy off bits. I mean, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do yet, no.
All right, we're going to wait and see. We're on to our second one here between Ralph and Sean. Sean taking the first, Ralph trying to battle back. Our FCF Monday Madness guys have picked their teams, taken the field. And we're playing yard mode. Ready to go. Game 2 underway.
That was a good one.
No, we gotta catch you. Oh my gosh.
Hey, come on.
He's taking my first drive on offense.
Why he passed the ball? I'm tripping, bro. I'm tripping.
I guess I don't even know. He just tossed the ball in the air though.
Dang, man. Forward it.
3 for 3. That's a sack. Push a bust pipe, boy. I'm telling you. We should have that all day. Why not just go for that?
My dude ain't gonna try to catch it, man.
Let's go. He got some speed around here. I'll take that. Why did I aggressive catches? Don't have an answer. He's off his throttle. Give it to me. Ooh, look at that Michael Kendricks though. I gotta get him on my ultimate team. Anybody want to put me on ultimate team? Go at me. Go at me on Xbox Live. Sean, not Sean. I just threw it up. I ain't gonna lie. I just threw it up. It didn't even matter. It don't matter when you don't score. Man, that was really quick though. Them 2 picks really hurt you in the beginning.
Yeah. Yeah, you played. That was a good user, right, though.
Just made a little user adjustment.
Yeah. Yeah, that was good though.
I want to know who got questions for me. I want to know who's trying to play me though.
And Sean with the big win, and the chat feeling it. You know, Sean, no questions just yet, but Harry did say the disrespect though. It don't matter if you don't score.
It don't.
Big victory, Ralph. That was a tough one, man. You were cruising through the earlier rounds. What was the big struggle here against Sean?
He had good defense. His use was real good, and I threw a couple interceptions that they were big. That I shouldn't have done, obviously. And I mean, he made some good throws on offense as well. He didn't turn the ball over in crucial downs.
Does this make you want to come back and try and get back in the Monday Madness mix in a future week here? Try and get back to the title game?
Oh yeah, I can't end like that.
Excellent. And Ralph, we're excited to see you play this week in the FCF. Excited to see where you end up on Wednesday. Now that you switched from video game mode to game mode, just tell us where your mind's at as you're gearing up to get drafted and play your first FCF game on Saturday.
Oh yeah, I'm just ready to compete and just go out and play football. This past Saturday, it was just a little taste, and now with these upcoming weeks and playing real games and all this practice that we did, I'm just tired of practicing. And now we get to go real full live and everything. We get to see what everybody's about.
No doubt about that. Well, we're excited to see you out there. Sorry things didn't go your way today, but a nice run to the title game here and some good wins on this Monday Madness.
I appreciate it. I'll definitely be back if it's Madden any other game. I'm gonna be competing. I'm just gonna trying to win. I'm gonna be in the championship, so I'm gonna be back.
Hey, if fans want to check in with you on social media, what's the best way to follow and reach out?
My handle's the same on Twitter and Instagram, Raphael Leonard _.
Excellent. So check in, Ralph Leonard. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
All right. So just coming up short in the championship there, the sweep. Sean, big smooth, just smoothly rolling right through the competition. Started out in the first round, and he was tough. And people that know his game in the chat, as you look through the comments, they know the deal. They knew what Sean was about. Sean, I saw one, as we welcome in our winner here, I saw one comment that someone said, "Oh, thankfully, it's not just me who gets dominated by Sean in Madden." So you have some people that you have laid waste to in the past, and you take our initial Madden Monday Madness title. I know you have bigger goals to get out on the field with the FCF, but just tell us about your run here this morning to the title.
Well, I woke up and I thought we were just gonna play like the regular head-to-head mode. So when I got on the live and I saw that we were playing the yard, I just went and started playing immediately. And I was watching TJ play my boy Monty. R.I.P. my boy Monty, man. TJ killed him, but. It just kind of got my competitive juices flowing because my friends who were in the chat, I try to play with them all the time, and it's hard to get them to play with me sometimes. So just playing these guys, like I said, I'll play anybody. I love competition.
And one question just came in: had you ever played yard mode before today?
No, I didn't even know yard mode existed, honestly.
So you're a quick study. You jumped in there. What was the biggest thing you had to adapt to in yard mode?
With the no old lineman and everybody can run routes and the delay, it was kind of just like FCF, but there's no lineman. So I didn't even know how to pick the players. I was just trying to pick on position and skill and what I knew from the game and what I want from my defense.
Excellent. And you seem to kind of be able to take a lead. There were a couple of games you had that were a little close. You had to battle back there at the end and kind of hold on. But for the most part, it seemed like you were able to build leads early, and then just that confidence took over.
Well, I like to study football, and pretty much in any football game, if you get up ahead and you can control the clock, I mean, you know what's going to happen. So if I can build my lead and I can make you fight, me fight back, I can predict what you're going to do. So if I can predict what you're going to do, We'll just see if you're good enough to come back.
Well, I think you've built some fans today. They're going to be watching on Wednesday when we have our first draft. You don't know where you're headed yet. We've talked about the teams, and I know you're open to to play anywhere that you might get picked. What's that moment going to be like when you find out the fans have selected you for a certain team?
I'm gonna just embrace the fans. I really just try to show everybody I'm just a guy like everybody else, but I just play football. So I try to interact and talk with the fans as much as I can and try to give them insight. But it's going to be a great time. I'm going to celebrate with whatever team I'm with. We're going to roll with it. We're going to rock. And I'm looking to go put some quarterbacks' heads on the turf.
Yeah, you've been talking about throwing some guys around. I know you didn't get a chance to do that in the rehearsal. It was just whistles blown, plays dead, no tackling to try and keep everyone healthy. But when you can finally get out there on that field inside the Infinite Energy Arena, what's it going to be like? All the work you've put in, what's it going to be like to actually be able to get out there and do what you do?
It'll feel right at home with me. It kind of just sucks to not having actual people in the stands, but just to know everybody's watching, it'll be more comforting. But I'm on a field with a group of guys who do the same thing I do. They share the same love, share the same passion. It's really beautiful just watching football come together. So I'm gonna have a great time. I know plenty of these guys going to have a great time. I just hope that we can put on a great show for the fans here at FCF.
And for the people that have been following your football journey from before now leading to FCF, what's been their response? How excited are they for you to have this chance?
Oh, they're ready to see me play again, and I'm ready to see myself play again. I'm just so thankful I had the support that I have, and I love my support system. They keep pushing me, and they push me to be better, and they've even held me up when times I didn't want to hold myself up, so I'm just thankful for them.
A couple of questions coming in now from the chat. In regular Madden, who's your favorite team to play with?
I don't see the thing about regular Madden. I don't want to pick a team too overpowerful. Everybody might go pick the Buccaneers or they go pick and they try to go find a good quarterback. So you got to have a good quarterback. I'm not going to pick the Bears. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm joking.
All right, Bears,
I'm joking,
fans.
Bears. I'm joking. But you gotta have a good quarterback. It starts with a good quarterback and a good solid defense. So I'll probably say I just go pick the Browns, even though they're probably gonna say they're stacked. But I mean, I got to give myself a chance.
And thanks for that question from the Porks. And now we'll move on to another one from MLA Patches. Who are you looking forward to playing with or against the most?
I'm looking for now. Obviously, we got Johnny, but I don't think we got to talk about Johnny very much. But it's this old lineman, and it's funny because I'm from the South. We don't have very many different old linemen. They're either black or white. So my first time playing against a Samoan lineman was when we played San Diego State, and those guys, I tell you, they're solid. It doesn't matter how much they weigh or how much they're solid. So we had this lineman here, Jeremiah Patasi. Patasi, yes. He looks like the great Khali to me, but he's like 7'3", and he's all solid. And he has great hands, so I love going against him in practice. Really, all the O-linemen, though. I don't want to just single him out, but it was just my rarity. But, that's just my little challenge. So I like to go against them in practice. Iron sharpens iron.
And then someone you're excited to have line up next to you on defense?
Man, it's hard to choose. It's so many headhunters on defense. It's hard to choose. It's even starting from with my D coordinator. I go in the field and play with my D coordinator. Man, Cecil, I love playing with Slick Nick. Slick Nick always bring the energy. My boy Monty, Cavassier, Jordan Harrell, call him Amoeba. Man, I can't name all the guys, but they my guys. I love them all.
We got another one here from Xenocide. If you're to come back on Madden Monday Madness, what are you gonna wear next time? More pajamas? Something else?
I don't know. I might have to swap it up. I might have to order something and get it shipped here so I can surprise everybody.
Excellent. So we'll look out for. We don't know what might be coming. Bubba Lai had a question. Who do you want to hit the most?
Come on, man. You already know who I want to hit the most. Everybody wants to hit the same guy. Believe me. I love him and respect him, but everybody wants to hit the same guy. So I'm not gonna lie. A couple of these wide receivers have been talking, so I'm hoping they run a couple screens. I can get to run out there and chase them a couple times.
Excellent. Great questions coming in here from the fans in the chat. Appreciate everyone sharing those. And thanks for tuning in here on our first edition of our Monday Madness. Big Smooth, the big win here, making it look nice and easy, rocking the PJs, casual but ferocious. Underneath that calm demeanor, there's a guy that wants to smash some people into the ground.
Very much so.
Great to talk with you. Thanks so much for being here, and we're looking forward to seeing you on the draft Wednesday and then doing the real thing on Saturday night.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate it. There's our first Madden Monday Madness champ playing yard mode, no problem. First time playing it, and Sean rolls right through. That's impressive stuff. Able to cruise along and take the victory. And here's a look at our final bracket. So Sean Big Smooth Brown takes the title here over Raphael Ralph Leonard. Look at our path for each of these guys to the title as Sean started out. And it was a funny matchup out of the gate with Cavassier Love, two guys who hadn't played this mode before, but Sean quickly adapted. Then he got past Logan Marchie and then defeated Ralph Leonard in the final. On the other side, Ralph working past LaMarcus Carradine, then TJ Hall, and then able to get into that semifinal. Just coming up short, though. Sean broke out the broom quite a few times, able to take the final here and take our first Monday Madness crown. And now we'll wait and see where all these guys get drafted. The draft is Wednesday. The first games are Saturday. We've got more shows tonight. We've got Deep Fade coming up, Marcus Harvey tonight, 5 p.m. Eastern. We've got talking about practice tomorrow. It's all available right here on the FCF Twitch channel, so make sure you check that out. Subscribe. Keep an eye on the calendar so that you can follow the FCF all the way through. You're going to have the draft, you're going to have the games, we're going to have a lot of opportunities to interact with all of these players as we move towards week 1 and all the way through our championship come mid-March. So an exciting start here for the FCF as we look ahead to our draft and to our first series of games this coming Saturday. But we have our first Monday Madness champion is crowned. And thanks again to everyone joining us here in the chat. Appreciate everyone tuning in, and all your comments, your questions, your wagers, much appreciated. And that's going to wrap things up for us here on our first edition of FCF Monday Madness. Greg Meskel saying thanks for joining us. We'll see you right back here next Monday, 10 a.m. Eastern on the Twitch FCF channel. Have a great rest of your Monday.